Twisted Tower. Hello everybody and welcome to Encounter Roleplay. My name is Will, I'm a D&D sex icon. Welcome back to a brand new season, a whole new episode of Tales from the Twisted Tower campaign here every Thursday at 1 PM Eastern on Encounter Roleplay. We've got a full cast and crew here with us today to go to that Twisted Tower and tell a tale. And of course we have our Dungeon Master, Kiana, with us today. Kiana, how are you doing?
I am doing pretty good. I just started the semester. I'm still feeling energetic, and I am so excited to be playing Dungeons and Dragons again with this amazing community and with this amazing cast. Man, I'm a little nervous because it's my first time bringing a homebrew of my own making onto the stream. So I hope it's all good and lots of shenanigans.
Incredible. Well, let's go around. Let's meet our cast and crew. In fact, Grant there gives a crit fail to Tommy and a crit success to Anna, the bad boy himself. Let me move this over here.
Just 3 seasons later and you're still trying to kill me, Grant.
I thought he was going to give me that crit fail.
Never going to stop. Can't stop, won't stop. But, Tommy, how are you doing, my friends? What's up with you?
I am doing great. A tad bit on the cold side, but good otherwise. I am very excited for this campaign. I will be bringing back Aiden Brightfoot, Halfling Phoenix Sorcerer, who was born out of the desire to finally be the person who's actually setting everything on fire.
I believe in him.
Yeah, he totally does not know how that fire over there started, but he can sell you some fire insurance if you need.
Incredible stuff. We also have Kat with us today. Kat, how are you doing?
I'm alright, yeah.
I'm alright. Good. Safe. So, Kat, where might we know you from? Because you're joining the cast for the first time here on Encounter Roleplay. So we have yet to see your face here on our show. Tell us more.
Okay, so you probably may have seen me on, obviously, Twitter at CatTulip. I'm from the Pocket Mimic podcast cast. It is a real mouthful. So you may have heard my voice before coming through the Pocket Mimic podcast. So yeah, now I'm here, first time, to see what fun is in store. I've heard all sorts of good things.
Excellent. And talk to us a little bit about Alyssa, your character tonight.
So Alyssa, she's a half-elf. She is a ranger. She grew up in the forest, an isolated homestead, just her mother and her father, away from sort of the general glares and disdain of other elves and other humans about the pairing. So she's never really had much sort of contact with civilization. Unfortunately, like all good adventurers, stories must start. She suffered a tragic misfortune when she lost both her mother and her father in 2 separate hunting encounters.
Wow.
I know, it's terrible, but all good adventurers must start that way. So she explored on her own from a very young age, the dark recesses of the forest. There's not really any beast she's scared of. There's no place she's scared of. She's seen them all. She's seen dark nights on her own. And so now, because she loves exploring dark places and meeting new and exciting and terrifying beasts and going places where other people fear to tread, she is off adventuring in the wider world and seeing civilization for the first time.
Fantastic, awesome. Can't wait to meet Alyssa. Nice. We also have Anna with us tonight. Anna, how are you doing? How do you do?
Hello, I'm doing good. Not too
Good.
shabby. I'm gonna be playing Frilly again. Again. She's a halfling barbarian, so she is very sweet. She's very, I guess, somewhat upbeat. And she's basically the DD of the group, maybe. Well, last group, but I don't know. Maybe somebody else will take responsibility for the shenanigans that happened
I
here.
sure ain't.
Yeah, I mean, nose goes.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
Oh, nope.
So it's gonna be one of them. That much we've surmised. Incredible. We also have Kyle with us tonight. Kyle, how are you doing, my friend? Where might we know you
what's
from?
up? What's up?
What's up, dude? We first time on the show for you as well, so feel free to introduce yourself here a little bit.
I'm Kyle Chenier. I'm a game designer and games writer. I wrote a game book called Blood and the Chocolate, which won the Gold Emmy for Best Adventure this last year. I've also done work for Wizards of the Coast and Lamentations of the Flame Princess, Insider. I'm actually the guy that wrote Into the Feywild, which was played last time. And I'm so glad that you guys had such a great time. And oh my god.
We had a time. We had a time.
A time was had.
It was a whole thing. But talk to us about Rose tonight.
So I'm going to be playing Rose Royce, the half-elf noble rogue. She's the child of a elven noble and a halfling commoner. So she's very short and a little bit fat. And she's sort of the sad little rich girl who sort of moonlights as a burglar, but she's not great at it, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. But we'll have to see.
Yeah. All depends on the dice. Awesome. And we also, of course, have Tommy with us tonight. Tommy, how you doing? No, we already did you. Nope.
You did me already.
No,
Well,
I'm just coming back for seconds.
I mean, I can keep talking if you want me to.
I am recharged.
I like
and
long
ready to
walks
go.
on the beach, preferably not in -degree weather.
Oh man. Well, I'll talk about myself then, I guess. We also want to thank Capricorn Cross for subscribing at Twitch Prime. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. As for myself, I'll be reprising my role as Douglas, the human fighter. Douglas, he's a very short man. He is now currently 4'9", down from 5 foot. Flat, because he did have 11 nat ones to get through at the end of the last season coming into this one, and we've explained that via Douglas getting remarried, re-divorced, re-murdering his wife, and losing an inch of height. And those have translated into his critical failures. As for today, he's hoping that this campaign he can turn it all around, and it'll only be nat 20s given to him. Right? He's a bit curmudgeonly, a bit grumpy, and he secretly loves the group, but he would never let them know. That kind of guy. Pressed as fuck. So, other than that, though, I will remind you guys how to... Someone give Will that one. Damn it. I'll remind you guys how to interact with today's show. Just a moment of like a flashback, which was just all of the nat ones around my face and the fear that came over me. If you have yet to follow the show, hit the follow button and join us. When we hit 20 followers, you guys get to decide something which happens next in our campaign. Kiana might say, what magic item do they find? Or what encounter happens next? And you guys can throw out some ideas. We vote on it. Most popular decision actually happens and affects our game. Here's a tweet for you guys as well, 20 retweets, and we'll have another viewer decision for you guys. And of course, you can donate to affect the game. You can give players nat 1s, nat 20s, wild magic surges, and of course, this month it is the Table of Pets. So if you want cute pets or malignant, evil, scary pets, as some of them are, like flame skulls and bizarre things that grow on people's bodies, then you can make a player have a role in that on the donation table there. But other than that, I will hand over to Kiana to talk about the Tales from the Twisted Tower.
Yes, so this is basically a somewhat sequel spin-off thing off of Into the Feywild, as we are taking place about maybe a couple weeks after the crew managed to finally escape the Hedge Grove. Yes, so a little bit about the lore, basically. We're taking place in the Kingdom of Erengard, which is a very quiet, small kingdom nestled at the base of a mountain. Kind of the place where adventurers go to begin their adventures or where they go to retire. So it's very quiet, very peaceful. But basically, all of these adventurers here have, in some way or another, have been away from Erengard for a little while. And so this is basically them returning home and seeing what awaits them there. So, let's begin, shall we? Let's start off with our trio. Those who have returned from the Hedgegrove, as you exited out of the campfire that you were first transported through. You're relieved to find out that almost no time had passed, as the time warping had worked in your favor. However, Sarum, your elven companion, was feeling a little off still and having gone through quite some trauma in the Feywild. And so she decided to take her leave for a bit, alongside taking your glass phoenix duck, Din, with her. And she promises that she'll meet up with you guys back at the guild, back in Erengard. Along the way, as you guys are trying to venture back to Erengard, you find out that, hey, you guys actually belong to the same guild. You had no idea. Aiden and Douglas did, but Frilly being part of the guild is new information to you. Yeah, again, with how the guild works, sometimes you just miss each other. So, hey, surprise, you're kind of headed in the same direction.
Nice.
So, as you're headed eastward towards the kingdom, you can easily see the mountains ahead of you, and you are coming across. You kind of get to the edge of the kingdom where there's a few farming towns, and as you kind of walk, and also during these couple of weeks, some crazy shit happened apparently with Douglas, getting remarried.
I got
Re-divorced.
married, re-divorced, re-killed her.
Like,
Whole thing. I lost an inch of my height. Don't talk about it. I also have a nat 20 from Nugabut now. Starting off right. That's how we do it.
Yeah. So within those 2 weeks, somehow all that happened.
It was a whirlwind romance.
That was a really crazy party.
It was a whole thing. We don't talk about the party. We don't talk about the event, okay?
But it was the worst party ever. You killed your wife again. Why? You said not to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it.
My reasons are my own.
Douglas, you need multiple hugs, okay? Listen, I know Sarum left, the love of my life, and, with our awesome Ducky McDuckerson, Din.
Din, that guy. I guess I'm hurting a little bit, maybe.
I pulled you into a hug.
You know who I miss? Better Doug.
Doug.
I miss my dog too.
Doug the Doge.
He's not better than me. He's just different.
I just hope we meet really cool people.
Better Doug.
Anyway, I think exposition was happening.
Yes.
Yes. The narrator in your head is impatient to keep going.
Yeah.
As you enter into the small town of Fairdale, you see two what looks like to be adventurer type people. A half-elf and another half-elf. You're not completely sure. You haven't seen a half-elf that short before. And those two seem to be arguing with a couple of townspeople. So Alyssa and Rose, the two of you have been put on probation, pretty much, for the Adventurers Guild. You were recruited, but you were told, here's your first job, don't fuck it up. And basically you were told to go to Fairdale and investigate some rumors about missing children. I'm
triggered. As Anna, I am triggered.
So you enter in town, which is fairly quiet, but what you did notice is upon entering, there's posters of drawings, like missing posters everywhere.
Oh no.
And of different children just everywhere, and everyone seemed to be kind of in mourning. Unfortunately, at one point you guys had accidentally upset some of the townspeople. How would you imagine you guys accidentally upset some of these townspeople?
I mean, I didn't mean to break the items that I was playing with on the shops, and I just picked them up, and I was absent-mindedly, and I might have broken some stock, and some people were angry.
That was my grandmother's ashes.
I mean, you were talking to me, and I was ever so much paying attention, but I was also playing with this thing, and I have a habit of breaking stuff.
Are you two really from an adventurers guild?
I mean, I'm a new adventurer, and I've come adventuring with my friend, who's kind of short, but it's also half elf. Very weird, but half elf.
So basically, there's three of the from Into the Feywild just enter in, and you just see this whole like argument about something about grandmother's ashes, and these two.
Did someone need something cremated? Do we need ashes
no,
made?
If grandmother had already been cremated, I might have broken the urn that the ashes were living in.
Rose is trying to absentmindedly like sweep up the remainder of the ashes and everything. It's like, oh, we're very sorry.
I sweep up.
I have a bag. Do you have an empty bag? Do you guys want to put?
Yeah, maybe like a little bag. I got a baggie. You want to put it in a baggie?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could put your grandmother in a baggie and it'd be fine.
It's a Ziploc.
I hand it.
It's one of those. It's one of those Ziploc ones. It'll last. You know, no air
She's
comes
dead,
in.
so she won't care.
That's very true. That's true. But you know, she won't like, I don't know, get weird fungus growths on it or something. You know, it won't mold.
Okay, you know what?
Ziploc.
Someone make me a persuasion roll. That would be the first roll of this game. Is to persuade them to put grandma in the baggie.
Put grandma in the baggie. Quest 1.
Alright, I'm gonna try and persuade.
Whoa! Whoa! All right.
That's a start.
That's
Whoa!
way better.
Okay, Rose got real good.
Rose, you look very sorry, and this woman who looks very bedraggled is just like, yes, just put her in the bag and just put her on the shelf.
Of course, please. Don't worry, we'll take care
Aiden
of
walks up to this person and sort of tries to pat them on the shoulder, but he's a halfling, and so it's just an awkward side pat. It's like, don't worry. What turns to ash one day will rise again.
Yep. I'll put her in the baggie in this Tupperware. So double locked.
Oh, that's such a good idea, and then grandma would be really safe.
Yeah, she's not getting out anywhere, damn bitch.
and
Sorry.
here, and I can clean the floors as well, and I prestidigitate the leftover ashes on the ground away.
You never change, Aiden.
Can't ever catch them all.
It's as if nothing ever happened. But by the way, do you have fire insurance?
Looks like she's lost weight now, really.
Oh, I mean, fire is not on my mind. As
It should be.
When Aiden's around, I mean, it really should be. Oh, right. No, this is part of the scam.
Look, are you adventurers too? Addressing the three of you.
Sure.
Yes, we are.
Oh, are you? Are you three also from the,
100%.
Mm-hmm. We're also from the.
From the yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're from.
yeah.
You know the one.
We're from the
What you were gonna say? That's
Panic. Let me look in my notebook. Maybe I wrote it down here.
definitely some kind of guild. I think it was the C Guild, the D Guild, or
Oh,
Oh,
and we
no,
must
we're at
have
least a couple of letters above that.
yeah. It's the alphabetical guild.
It just says
a guild.
It's the alphabetties
Alphabetties.
spaghetti.
Spaghetti Guild, I
Yeah.
think.
Something like that.
she says she kind of points to the two new ones and says they're from the B Guild and they were sent to investigate children, but you look like you're more incompetent.
Wait, we're investigating children?
Children in
Missing.
what way?
Not investigating.
I mean, I could interrogate one,
more
you know.
competent or more incompetent.
If you need a kid interrogated, like, I am your man. I despise children already. So
You're not. Oh,
Wait, you guys.
Hmm?
we're investigating missing children.
Oh,
Missing children. It's
Shit.
very terrible.
Well,
My moms have gone through this before. Maybe, I mean, they've told me some stories, but
maybe,
about this.
okay,
Oh
well,
my
remember,
God.
let's just remember, last season, last time...
On Dragon Ball Z.
Remember last time, and there's a little girl, and she said her parents had gone missing. We followed her along, and turns out that she was some kind of pixie fairy thing, and she led us into the fucking Feywild, and that was just an awful time. That was just terrible. I mean, yeah, we made some friends there. We had some good times, but it was mostly terrible. So what I'm saying is, first question, lady, is this child some kind of pixie fairy pretending to be a real child? 'Cause I'm not going
and you
back
say
there.
this, you now realizing all of the missing posters that are within the shop.
Rose's been like pointing to them the entire time. It's like,
I closed my notebook. They're not pixies. They're actual human, I think, children. And speaking of not knowing what are you little small person? Are you half elf or a
she points to the ears, which are quite large, and it's like, yeah. It's okay. I get that a lot.
is she how
I'm
tall
Rose.
is she?
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Frilly. And I pull you in for a hug.
Nice to meet you, Rose.
I'm Aiden. That's my name.
Yeah, and I'm Douglas, I guess.
Don't wear it out.
Rose and Alyssa, both of you have kind of heard some things about these people in passing. I mean,
A little
there's
bit bad.
usually in the guild, there's usually some discussion about other guild members, or like those kind of boards where there's like names and stuff, or
Sign up
somebody who
sheets.
wants to come in and hire people. So these names are somewhat familiar to you as kind of
Like listed under like don't hire, avoid.
Yeah. Not to be trusted.
Maybe Aiden's on that. We'll burn everything down.
I have never been charged with anything.
Well, that's just not true. But hey,
Sure.
so Alyssa, Rose, and what was your name, lady? With the children lady?
the children lady. She says, my name is Lydia. So- Would you be able to investigate, maybe
Yeah.
find the children like we hired you to?
All right.
Of
Well,
course.
yeah, I mean, we
I mean,
can
I
look
believe
at
that's what adventurers do. They do things.
that is
that
what
way.
we in the business do. Yes, can confirm.
Yeah, we that's definitely what we
It's
do.
definitely
We don't-
part of what we do. Is
Yeah, we definitely don't crush small pixie children.
no, I've never killed children in
There's
my
no
life.
Feywild involved in this, right?
Right.
Oh, I would imagine not. We don't have any Feywild portals around here.
That's a good.
great.
That raises the
might
retail property value for me a great deal in this area.
Best news I've heard in a while.
Okay, tell me
Wow.
about the children. What happened to them?
Yes.
What are they? Are they 10? Are they, I don't know, 11? Whatever ages can children be?
She says, well, it doesn't seem like there's any pattern. Most of them seem to be under 14, and just from around town. Yes, they just disappear in the night. I mean, we have been having some food problems around here. It's just hasn't had as much as a harvest this time round, but it's odd that they all just kind of disappeared.
How many children have gone missing?
So far, about 11, which is quite a bit.
That is a lot of
considering
children
how-
that you have lost.
Might you
That was careless
consider
of you.
that you might need to stop having children?
Well,
No, if anything, they need to have more
I
children.
think they need more. They need to repopulate.
More children to go missing.
Yeah,
And then it would even out. If you had more children, it wouldn't matter.
that's right. The strong survive. It's Darwin. Let Darwin do his job.
The strongest and the bravest, that's what I've noticed.
What I always say, let Darwin do his job. So, anyway, these kids, which we are going to find and save because we care about them and stuff, do you have any leads? You know, like, do you know where they were staying? Did the same thing happen to them? Did they go away at night? Did a strange man take them?
They all disappeared at night, and well, there's really not much around to hide in here other than the forest. And she points towards the conveniently placed forest.
That is a conveniently placed forest outside your house. That must raise the retail value of this place by a great deal.
I mean, don't you guys remember the last time that there was a conveniently placed forest?
I remember that. Yeah, that is.
Were these children? So they were stolen in the night. Were they taken literally out of their beds, or?
It seems like they voluntarily left, and they put on shoes. It wasn't and coats and. Oh no! It seems odd, to say the least.
That is weird. The children are strange. Okay, well, so you think the best idea is just to head into the forest and just see if we can find anything? Maybe we can find some tracks. I mean,
I would imagine. I mean, most of us spend too much of our daylights out on the fields, and we don't have time.
Yeah,
really.
not enough time to find your kids. Yeah, I understand.
Worst comes to worst. I can burn down the weird forest.
I mean that.
We use that for firewood, so I would not recommend.
You can make a really nice fire apparently with the firewood.
Just a joke, just a
That's an option.
silly joke. I mean, those cabbages aren't gonna pick themselves, so you keep at it and get some outside help on this one. Okay. And when was this? Was this last night? Was this a couple of years ago? Maybe?
It's been happening over the
busy
past.
at the farm.
Been happening over the past week or so.
Right. Okay, and this is the first time you've got someone involved.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's quite some it's a bit of a distance, and we thought we could find them, and, well...
Did you go looking?
We looked a little bit, but...
Irresponsible.
But I mean, they're kids. Yeah, I get it. I mean, we'll go take a look around, I say as I, to the inverted commas. Yeah,
For a little bit.
We'll take a look around and see if we can find your kids. And, yeah, got it. I think I understand this lady now.
Not just her children. But...
she not wants me to go around in the back of a forest, pretend that I've looked, and then come back. Oh no, your kids aren't there because it's all an insurance scam. Got it, insurance. Got it. We do this too.
Wait. There's an insurance scam going on.
What she's doing, I think what she's saying is she wants us to go look for her kids. When we don't find them, we confirm that they're dead.
I don't deal in kids.
Life insurance, man.
I mean, one of
She's next level.
my darling Annabelle is, and she points to one of the posters, but says the rest of them are from around town, but I know all of them. Really.
I mean, if my child... What's up?
I'm fucking suspicious about this one.
Well, of course I care about all of them, but, my daughter, my only daughter, is out there somewhere.
Listen, if my daughter was missing, I would probably be crying. And you don't look like... There are no... And I look pretty close to her face, and I kind of
roll it insight.
Yeah, this is a little bit shady, right? I think that she's got an insurance scam going on here.
13.
She seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Rose is aghast at all. It's just like.
Douglas. Oh, what were you gonna say, Rose?
Can Rose look at the posters of the children? Are they like illustrations or drawings or pictures?
Yeah, they're all drawings.
Does there seem to be any similarity between any of these children?
You can make me a perception check, I guess, would be.
There's boys and girls, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sepsion with a +1. Let's look.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're not really getting pattern. There's just a lot of children.
Well, I've concluded they are indeed children.
That's good to
Wow.
know, because you never know.
Good.
Sometimes they are changelings, and sometimes they're mimics.
That's good. I've had halfling and gnomes mistaken for kids. It's not good. They don't
I
like
kind
that.
of mistake you all for kids, to be honest.
Oh, well,
Sorry.
Excuse me.
I go over to the and I go over to Alyssa and I sort of tap your shoulder and beckon you down. Don't. And this is definitely loud enough for Douglas to hear. Don't call him small. He doesn't like it.
Why? Does he have a problem with it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Why are you whispering?
Because he doesn't like being told that he's small.
Oh, right. So don't call Douglas small. Right. Okay,
Yep.
got it. Directly at Douglas, like.
I put my hands
Just like all
on
the
Douglas's
others.
ears, but like super late. Like
It's like Sayrim never left. Right, okay. Kids
Okay,
in
what-
woods. We'll go find them. How much we getting paid for this?
Oh, well, we figured out with the guild, and
Is it
now
per
that
kid?
there's more of you,
Do you pay more if they're alive? Does it matter if they're dead? I mean, sometimes it makes them easy
we
to
would
carry.
like them alive if possible.
You got like leashes for them or something? Do you know, like bring them back? Sometimes kids run away.
No,
Okay. Well, maybe you should think about investing in them so you don't lose your kids all the time.
I mean the
You're
best thing I
responsible.
have is probably these, and she pulls out like a tin of like baked treats. She says,
What is that?
somebody.
How is that gonna?
She said,
That's not a
well,
leash.
I don't know, but a
So you've had time to bake, woman,
grab
and
one.
yet you haven't had time to find your
I
own
didn't-
kids.
I didn't make them myself. There was a vendor that came by that was selling these sweets, and I bought some.
Wait, Furley, no. I like spit it out, Furley. Spit it. There you go. All of it now. There you. Good. That's it. Let's
Rose
take a
will
look
move
at this biscuit.
Like, so a vendor
Cinnamon.
came up and was selling these treats.
Right.
How long ago did this vendor come by?
Sounds creepy.
It would have been about a few days ago, perhaps 3 or so, and basically the tin had a bunch of gingerbread cookies in it.
Okay. Now,
Are there any left?
Yes. After
She
Shirley
got-
has taken one, but there are still like about 5 of them left in there.
so, and it was a little bit after this cookie vendor came by, this cookie merchant, I suppose, that the kids went missing.
Well, some of them had gone missing before, but Annabelle didn't disappear until maybe 2 days ago.
Did you give her a cookie?
Well, yes.
All right, lady, time for the hard questions. Did you
That's
trade your
just
kids
how
for
we do with
cookies?
children.
Did you trade your kids for cookies? Was it worth it?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna Douglas. We should probably go.
I whispered to Aiden,
look
I
in the
can't
forest."
read her. She might be lying.
Not in front of her, Douglas.
Oh, right.
Just
Rose
outside.
reassures Lydia that we will find Annabelle and we will do our best to find all of the children. Please do not worry. Members of the Bee Guild have this well in hand.
Thank
Because we're
you.
adventurous,
Mm,
and that's what we do.
exactly. Also,
Right.
may I take a cookie?
Can I
Sure.
have one? Me.
I'm already grabbing another one.
Yeah.
She offers them up, but she wants to keep one for Annabelle.
Oh, of course, of course.
We'll tell her there's a cookie waiting if she's a good girl and she comes home.
Okay.
Okay. Any chance you could get any more? Like, I'd be fine with being paid in cookies.
If the person comes back around, for sure.
Could you
Okay.
describe them? The cookie vendor. What did they look like? Who did they offer a name as well?
No name. Really, seemed like a fairly old woman. It seems like it's just kind of her hobby, I guess. Not much you can do when you're that old.
No, of course, of
Other
course.
than-
You can do lots of things when you're very old.
I can attest to that.
God,
Mhm.
being old is
Back
depressing.
in my day.
He says of 2 weeks ago being super old.
But back in my day, I was old.
Okay, I'm getting weird vibes of this creepy, mysterious old woman of no name who sells cookies to kids and then the kids go missing.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah, go missing. I'm still not sure about the insurance scam thing, but we'll take a look in the woods.
Okay.
You have our
you guys,
word, I guess.
You guys exit out. And, the conveniently placed woods. Right there.
I tap Douglas and like, if there's someone else pulling insurance scams in my neighborhood, we're gonna have to kill him.
Yeah, this is our turf. So I mean, if that's what she's doing, then I mean, first of all, we've got to step up our game. I mean, kids. I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, there's so much more money in kids than there is in houses. First of all, I bet. And secondly, we gotta kill her.
I don't do kids.
Yeah, me neither. That was just a joke. That would be like morally repugnant and stuff.
Oh, Jesus. Listen
Okay.
up, guys. We have to go. We have to find these kids. And also, I don't think I've met... What was your name? And I look over to... What was your cat?
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Hi, I'm Alyssa. I'm an adventurer. I'm on probation with the Bee Guild, and I'm really brave, and I'll go into any dark places.
Brave likes dark places. Cool. I think we're gonna do great.
I've got one question.
Yes.
Are all people as weird as this conversation is?
Yes.
I don't really.
yeah.
I've never. And
Yes.
it's all very weird.
With these guys, it is, yeah.
Rose is gonna smile to the group and then just lean in to Alyssa and just like, no. They seem nice, which is good. So I think we should hang around with them for now, because like, yeah.
Okay.
And they are veterans of the guild you're trying to get into. So.
Yeah, no, these are our superiors.
You're senpais, that's what they
Yeah.
So that mean they're like super brave.
Call me senpai.
Yeah.
Do not
I'm
call
one of
me
the
that.
bravest people I know.
Do not dare call me that. You can call me Douglas, and that's all. Right.
Call him senpai.
No.
Douglas senpai.
Yes. Call him that. He
That's-
loves it.
I've learned from all of you masters. Thank you.
Let's get on the road, kids.
Wow.
All right.
Guys,
so,
she called us masters. Oh.
so these forests are fairly run-of-the-mill forests. Nothing particularly weird about them, which is kind of a relief after the Feywild. You guys can check around for any signs of people going through here or anything with
Can
the
I-
investigation, I
Can
guess.
I
But
check for like cookie crumbs on the floor or anything?
yeah, for sure.
16?
Okay. Yeah, you guys are following up the path, and Philly, as you're kind of looking for little cookie crumbs, you kind of start seeing a few down the path, and then kind of veering off into this less well-tread pathway.
I go down to the ground, inspect them, kind of sniff it, grab it.
Tastes like really stale gingerbread and dirt.
And so I put it in one hand and I take out half of the cookie that I saved earlier, and I'm just like, I think we're in the right path.
Took the taste test with the...
Did you just do the?
Yes.
I trust this woman implicitly. Let's go.
Rose will take out one of the cookies that she took. Thinking back to all those posters, having investigated them, I guess she didn't really investigate them very well. There's no resemblance at all between any of the children on the posters and like the gingerbread person cookie. Or are they like not people
Oh my
shaped?
god, that's next level.
Too soon.
That's another level.
They are people shaped, and you can roll something.
Sure.
You can roll intelligence.
Inside check the gingerbread.
The gingerbread face like winks at you back.
Rose is not
yeah,
especially
you're just
smart,
like-
apparently.
It could be, maybe.
So she's like, she really wants to eat this cookie because that's like her thing, but at the same time it's like, what if it's a child that was transformed by some kind of witch?
Did she
No.
say that out loud?
No, I have to risk it. This is a risk I'm willing to take for the group. And she eats the cookie.
It tastes like gingerbread.
No.
Well, it doesn't taste like children.
That's
How
that's
do you know
good.
about that?
Yeah. That's same question.
Never mind. Don't know if I want to know.
But Frilly, you found a trail?
I did. It's a still ginger trail. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Follow the gingerbread road.
Following the gingerbread road. So, Furley, you lead the way as you follow this gingerbread crumbs. As you go off of the main path into this kind of barely tread pathway, you're getting deeper into the forest. It's getting a little darker as you are in about late afternoon. And as you continue forth, now all of you are kind of starting to get the smell of baked goods floating in the air.
Do
Smells like
you guys smell that?
I smell cookies.
Delicious.
I think we should plant cookies.
I smell a bakery, and if there's one thing I know about bakeries is that they need fire insurance.
I guess
Do
I
you
do.
want to go visit the bakery?
It's got to be one of those forest bakeries that are popping up all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big boom.
Pop-up forest bakery.
Big boom recently in that.
Rose is very
I'm not
excited.
keen
about
on
this.
them. I'm not keen on the forest bakeries.
Why not?
Bakeries should be in towns and not forests.
Oh.
Well, you know,
But I
edgy
don't
people.
like going to forests, so if they have bakeries there, it'll mean that maybe I visit the forest more often.
You know, it's like a millennial thing.
Tourism is hard, I guess, these
I
parts.
got you now. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, maybe I should go into the burning out the insides of trees so that people can make forest bakeries business.
True.
Hey, that's something to look into, buddy. Yeah.
Real
Uh-huh.
estate.
Great idea.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
And then I can sell them fire insurance at the same time.
That's the dream, buddy. Pat him on the head.
You see like Alyssa and Rose looking really skeptical.
we
Like you kick us.
we just look at each other every so
Do
often.
people want to burn down
Welcome,
the
Emma.
forest? Quickly, tell me.
That seems like a thing that, you know,
Okay, because I don't like people who want to burn down forests.
me
Forest is
neither.
my friend. Okay, good.
They're good. I have allergies, but at the same time, like, they're okay. Forests are good.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't want to see them burned.
I'm really good with forests, so it's fine. I'll look after you. And she kind of
I like this.
These
I
two
think it's
poor
a-
summer children.
I leave all of forest-related things to you, because if you have that well in hand, that's going to be great.
All right. Douglas,
Yeah.
do you want to take point here?
Sure thing. I'll take the lead here. We have also hit 20 retweets, Kenna, which means if you want
Oh,
decision
whoa.
time.
All right, guys. Okay. I'll hold on to it for a second. Just until we get to the. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do it now. Tell me a really weird thing that you would find in a. Tell me a really weird magical item.
Okay.
Like really, really weird. The weirdest you can think of.
Weirdest magic item you can think of. I'll leave that line in chat. That can only be good.
Yep. Okay. You guys continue forward, and it's not long before the pathway opens up into a clearing, and now you are faced with what looks like to be a little cottage, and this is definitely where the smell is coming from. And this cottage seems to be made out of a weird material. Definitely not wood. Definitely not stone.
Is it flammable?
You can make the
This is just
investigation
like the
check.
dream I had.
19.
You don't know. Cookies could burn, you think, but they're not super flammable. As you are realizing this is made out of cookies.
Yeah, I imagine that he's actually what he's trying to do is trying to set it on fire, and it's not getting cut. It's like not catching. He's just blackening a part of it.
Yeah, it's just turning black. It's not
Just
actually setting on fire.
He's trying to. Well, guys, it's bad news. It's not super flammable.
Don't try to burn it down. We don't know who lives in there.
I wasn't trying to burn it down. I was just trying to see if it would catch fire.
Sure.
I've got to know these things.
Of course. I think before we go in, we should take a look around the area, the perimeter.
All right.
Because I've never seen a house like this.
Rose is like already eating part of the foundation. She's like, yeah.
Rose, hold on.
No, it's just no.
You're meant to eat people's houses. I don't think.
You should eat this portion that I've cooked over here. This like blackened portion of the house. Like, it's much better like this.
Okay, you guys can make me a perception check. Try to find.
Oh, nope. Oh, wait, I have lucky, don't I?
You do have luck.
I am going to take my nat 1 here, though. So.
Okay.
Nice. Also, click to vote. We've got the chicken ring, the cookie wand, the dance belt, and the insult rope. One more.
Okay. All right. I love this. All right. So, ooh, wow, you guys.
Yeah. No, too distracted.
So yeah, you're too busy like being distracted by the smell. That's incredibly tempting of eating this house. It's made of gingerbread. It's pretty tempting. So instead of investigating, you kind of start being like, huh. And like maybe even thinking of the logistics of how a gingerbread house works as a livable space.
Do you think the plumbing is made out of like some sort of candy?
I'm not sure, but I don't trust it.
Taking off parts of the window shutters that are fully like operational. It's like, oh, this is gingerbread too, you guys. Oh, look, and the siding as well.
Yeah, as you break open the blind, pretty much. you hear a voice and say, "Who is there?"
Adventurers, open up. We also deal in insurance in case you're interested in that.
Are you eating my house?
Yeah,
no, she's not.
We're merely bakery adventure house inspectors, and we're testing the stability of your house, both resistant to rodent damage and fire.
Fire damage and.
Okay.
Insurance.
You know what? One of you needs to make me a deception check.
Hey, let me.
I am proficient in that these days.
22.
Oh, okay.
Can't roll shit, though.
Deception is the name of Aiden's game.
You see the door, the nicely frosted door, creak open, and a little human woman kind of walks over. She's quite old. And she kind of peers over her glasses. All right, adventurers.
Yeah, adventure inspectors.
All right. How
Insurance.
about all of you come inside?
Yeah,
Thank you. That's very gracious.
Appreciate it.
Yep. But we heard about a uninsured forest bakery in the forest here.
It's a bakery.
And well, we had to come.
Yeah, we gotta
because it's you definitely need your paper and your insurance. All in order if you're going to be operating out here.
We got a 577 filed at the office, and we had to come right on by just check it out.
Okay. As you walk, she's like, oh right, I suppose I'll get all of you can sit down, and she points at a table with all these little stools around it.
Oh.
upon entering the house, you guys can see that this is a very quaint little cottage. There is a kitchen that is filled with pots and pans, and there's a smell of cooking and baking coming from here. Everything kind of seems boiling, and it's almost like she's trying to make a dinner for 10 kind of thing. You also do notice that there seems to be a bunch of like herbs and items that are kind of tacked up on the walls. One particular one that you guys see is this coil of rope that, as soon as you walked in, seemed to kind of pull itself up magically. And as it does, it kind of floats over above your head. Actually, it floats over Douglas's head. And all of a sudden, it just says, short.
Excuse me?
It spells itself to say short.
It's a rope that observes its surroundings correctly.
No.
Do you have the proper papers filed for that?
Yeah,
thing?
you gotta.
That's more paperwork.
You got a file for that. You got a license for that, lady.
The rope floats over to above your head, Aiden, and it says bullshitter.
You're gonna have to watch yourself, rope. I know you're flammable.
Entirely accurate assessments via magic.
You're walking a really tight rope right now. Buddy.
I see what you did there, Doug.
What? Oh,
Really
oh,
funny
God.
and quite clever.
But this rope is actually really cool.
Anyways, my name is Aiden. I'm an adventure insurance agent inspector.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You know, you sell insurance to an ogre. You can't send your typical insurance agent. You have to send an adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
So
that sounds almost beggars belief, Aiden. but it is real. Funny old world, huh?
So, all right. Well, I need to find a quill. It's somewhere in here.
I've got one.
Would you want anything to eat? It seems like you were hungry. As she stares at the bits of house in your hands.
Bits of house.
Hides them in her mouth. And just
charred pastries.
Charred pastries.
It's the best way. In fact, you should get charred pastries for all my friends here.
Lady, we can get
Do you
you
have any
a quill.
milk?
Yes, I have some milk, and she kind of goes over the cupboard and she pulls out like a little bottle of milk. It's on the table, and she pulls out some pastries. Says, "I don't know how you like them charred, so
It's okay. I'll do it, and I just sort of touch it with my hand and set it on fire for a moment.
Don't set fire to all of them.
I set fire to one of them.
yeah,
So
so
it's
all
nice
of
and
you have
crispy.
these like beautifully baked like little tarts.
Oh, also, I want to thank Corey there with the £10 donation to give Will a pet, which I'll roll on
Oh,
the
boy.
D100 table.
Oh, boy.
Roll that D100, Will.
Oh, better not be a 4. Thank
Could be a
God.
rope that insults you.
So I'm thinking, oh my God, 71. A woman was polymorphed using true polymorph after angering a high-level bard, but the spell was interrupted. Her body is now that of a small bird, a sparrow maybe, but her mind remains that of the woman who is transformed. Because of her bodily limitations, she cannot meaningfully communicate in a way which can be understood, but her goal is to figure out how to return to her original form.
This is
Okay.
perfect.
I love it. Love the detail on that.
My first note in my brand new notebook is pet.
Polymorph
Bird who
bird
wants to
woman.
become back a human.
Want to be a real boy.
All right.
I will hand this lady a quill as well if she's like looking for one.
Oh, okay. She's like, oh, yes.
There you go.
Thank you, young man. Where are these papers?
Do you not have your own? Like, be operating out here. You need.
Should have got them in
You
the
know-
post within 7 days of your notice here.
You know what? I've got a spare set right here in my pack. And I take out some fire insurance contracts because I am a charlatan and it's the tools of my trade, tools of my con. and if you sign right down at the bottom there that insures you against fire damage up to a certain amount.
While they're BSing insurance, can I stealthily take out the cookie that I saved and see if it's the same as the ones here?
Sure. Yeah.
Stealth cookie.
I have to roll for stealth.
Yes. It's not like
Stealth cookie.
Okay, that's good enough. So yeah, you're able to discreetly grab that cookie and kind of compare them. Yeah, they seem to be fairly similar in texture and smell and taste.
Hey, out of character, do we want to straight up ask this kindly old gingerbread house woman about the missing children, or do we want to keep that on the down low?
I think like maybe we have a look around, see if there's any like signs of kids, and then maybe just ask her.
Yeah, it's gonna take a few minutes for her to work through this paperwork here. You guys make yourselves.
Yeah, maybe someone takes a look around while she's signing that.
Yeah, I'll probably get up as well and like look around. What type of flooring does she have?
What type of?
Her flooring is it's just also gingerbread. This is
Well, that is going to lower the
gingerbread
retail.
house.
That's going to lower the retail value of this place. I also do assessments on evaluations on buildings.
Of course.
I'm kind of a insurance cum estate agent.
He values the estate and I inspect it.
That's
for,
it.
For fire. I'm the fire inspector.
I set him up, he knocks him down.
What? No. By the way, this document that she's signing is actually a forgery of a legitimate fire insurance document for a company that exists in how do you pronounce it? Erengard. And it also states like in very, very fine print at the bottom that I am to be the mediator between the fire insurance and the person receiving their insurance payments.
All right. She says, well, I guess you could take a quick look around. I think I'm going to go into one of the other rooms. There's better light there.
First, yeah, here, I'll come with you in case I need to explain anything to you.
All right. And she kind of holds onto your arm as she kind of leads you to...
I turn and look back at the group and I go, I wink.
Oh, God, what is he going to... Ooh,
the last time you winked was at that, when you're really old. And
that brings me right back to that party.
All right, so Aiden, you escort her to what's basically her little library as she sits down at the desk and starts talking through every single point with you.
Yep.
Perfect.
Right. So what does the rest of you want to do?
Let's take a look around, see if we can find any signs of kids, maybe.
Yeah. Look around.
Signs. What exactly are signs of kids?
I mean, like things that are chewed, toys, children themselves, children's things that smell funky.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think those are
The
telltale
usual
signs.
perpetrators.
The usual suspects.
Okay.
looking for kids.
You guys can all make me investigation checks as you're investigating signs of children.
Like a big game of hide and seek.
I don't see anything.
Okay.
Nope.
Hey.
Nice.
That's okay.
Nope. Apparently it hates me.
Yeah. So the rest of you were kind of distracted by, the kitchen and like the food.
The cool rope.
I'm just standing at the window looking at the forest outside.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a fairly nice view of the forest. Rose.
They're like the sugar glass windows.
Yeah. Basically. Rose, as you were now, you're actually poking around, and you're kind of looking through. There's no like pieces of clothing or no toys or anything. What you do note is that kind of hidden under some tables seems to be this large cloth covered box. Maybe. You also do notice that there are some large jars that are kind of stationed around the kitchen. Actually, as you kind of poke around the this weird covered box, you kind of hear, "Pish! Hey,
coming from the box?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, Rose goes right up to that box real close. If it's unlocked, she will open it a little bit.
So actually, if you lift off the cover, you see that they seem to be cages, in which there are 2 children.
Are they like miniature cages or are they like full size?
So full size cages, like just big enough for the children to fit in.
Okay. She's like, "Hey, are you the missing children?
Says,
Are you from the village that we were right by? What was the name of it again?
Farendel.
Farendel. Are you from Farendel?
So you see like 2 very skinny children, a boy and a girl, and they said, I guess that's the name. We've been here a really, really long time.
How long?
We don't know.
Oh,
We've been
no.
kind of under here for a really long time.
Did that old woman, did she imprison you? Are you prisoners here?
She's keeping us here.
Oh no. Are there any more of you children? Do you know if anyone else has been taken?
We don't know. We've been kind of under here. She only gives us food. That's all we know.
Hmm.
And you can see within the cage there are several empty, dirty bowls in here.
Ooh. Do I think these children are telling the truth?
You can roll me an insight check.
I absolutely can. I have a +4 to that.
Nice.
19.
Okay. It's kind of hard to tell. They're really hidden back.
Hmm.
They seem scared of you more than anything. That seems to be the predominant thing. Like fearful, but also they seem a little hopeful that, maybe you're there. And you don't have much experience with children.
That is also very true.
So
Rose will say, it's like, okay, we're gonna get you out of here. You just need to wait a little bit. Okay?
okay. I know the old witchy woman. She has like a key that she uses. I know she has it on her waist. And yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And I did slowly. It's like we're gonna get you out of here. Don't you worry. We're gonna get that key. Okay.
Okay. They blink at you with their very, very wide eyes.
And yeah. It's like slowly. It's just like runs right to Frilly and Yelissa. It's just like there's kids. There's kids in that box in cages.
That's not where you keep children.
Right?
I mean, I don't think so. Is that? And she just looks up and she's like, "Is that where you keep children?"
No. I mean, and not if you want to be good to those children.
Right, okay. So then they're probably some of the children.
I mean, you could keep them in a cage or some kind of cell if you didn't want them to go anywhere, but yeah, not usually.
I mean, she clearly probably doesn't want to go anywhere because she put them in a cage.
That's true. I mean, to be fair, she knows what she wanted and she went out and did it, but she has stolen kids, so we probably gotta kill her, or like arrest her maybe.
Maybe.
Do we arrest people?
I don't know where adventurers. I think it's kind of a grey legal area, like.
Oh, okay. I'm
too.
totally learning from you how to adventure. So
No,
whatever you tell me,
I
is
consider
not right.
myself above the law. Yeah.
Is that something?
That's what I call a lifestyle choice.
I like that choice.
Yeah. Well, so
The choice that means you don't have to listen to lies.
I'm learning so much from you guys. You really are masters.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's why they call us that. So I say we confront this woman and say, "Yo, lady, come on now. What are you doing to kids?" And arrest her.
Which also says there's a key on her person that unlocks the children's cage.
Maybe we grab the key, try and nick the key, maybe get the kids out and then confront her so the kids are safe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right. Well, who's good at nicking stuff?
Rose is pretty good. She has a +8 to sleight of hand.
Oh, okay, Rose.
Her entire profession is taking things.
All right.
Then you take it.
Yeah. that sounds good. Rose, if you don't mind, maybe you can try and steal that key while Aiden's got her distracted there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys keep looking for other places kids might be, because how many empty cages were there down in the?
It was really just 2 cages with 2 children in them. There
Okay.
was no empty, from what you could tell. All right. So Rose sneaks off. The others of you can make me investigation or perception checks. Either one.
Perception, because it's high.
13.
16.
Okay.
13.
Okay. Now that you're a little more alert to trying to find children, you kind of peek
I know what
around.
they look like now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and trying to go like you kind of go through some cupboards. Most of these cupboards seem to be filled with ingredients. Some of them are filled with ingredients for like cooking, and others seem to be filled with ingredients for not cooking. You would not want to like. They seem to be more like potion herbs, weird like horns, and like other such. As you're going through one of these cupboards, you also find a little caged bird.
I like birds.
And as you open up this cupboard, the bird kind of immediately starts cheeping, this little sparrow, and kind of flying around the cage.
Shh, keep it down here. We're trying to free the kids. Are you a kid?
The bird kind of looks at you, and if a bird could shrug,
Okay, we found another one. Is there a key to your cage too?
it's really just a latch.
Oh, okay. Are the kids anywhere else? Do you know where the kids? What's that? Some of the kids are down the well. Are there any other kids here that you've seen?
Again, the bird kind of does a shrug with its wings.
What the fuck have you been doing here then? Fine. Okay, if I unlatch you and put you in my pocket, will you stay there for a bit?
It cheeps enthusiastically.
All right, keep it down. And I will like unlatch the cage and like pop her into my top pocket.
just flip.
I imagine like it's like a little one, right? It's not like a fucking parrot.
It's just like a tiny sparrow.
Yeah,
so-
little baby sparrow.
into the pocket.
Yeah. All right,
It's
get
a
in there.
huge.
Go incognito.
All right. Yeah, and as you're looking through the pots now that are on the stove, again, some of them smell like soup or stew, and then there's one pot that smells intensely like very bitter medicine, almost. That's very potiony. Definitely not what you would eat on a day-to-day basis.
Can I get a spoon and then kind of move it around, the one that smells like crap, and then just kind of see if anything weird comes out?
Okay. Yeah, so as you're doing in the weird one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you stir, there just seem to be like, horns and scales. There are some really small eyes that pop up.
How small?
Are you trying to compare it to like
Like
a
human
child?
Child, yeah.
Make me a medicine check.
Natural 20.
Okay,
Oh.
these are definitely not children's eyes.
Okay. Oh. Good
These
lord.
are like probably like lizards or snakes,
Okay, cool.
stuff like that.
All right. Interesting. This is. Don't eat this.
Don't eat this one. Right, we cut back to so Aiden, you have been explaining every
Yep,
single clause
Yep.
in this contract.
As you can see here in clause 1, section Roman numeral 3, subsection C here. Loss or damages to property due to a riot, strike, or terrorist activity other than war, invasion, mutiny, civil commotion, etc., or by the action of the any lawful authorities to suppress or mitigate damage caused by such disturbances are covered.
Yeah,
Yes.
so so like you're doing this.
This is the only
whole,
time he
like,
doesn't stutter.
spiel. Yeah, you don't stutter with this. Rose, you kind of sneak down the hallway, and you see the little old lady hopped up in a chair that's just a little too tall for her, as she's kind of peering down and like going over each clause with Aiden.
Are both of their backs to me, or can I like make eye contact with Aiden?
You could probably make eye contact with Aiden.
All right, idling hands, like, and then Rose makes like the universal thieves hand gestures for keep her distracted, so I can sneak up and take the key on her belt. You understand?
Aiden just goes into clause 8, subsection 4, storm, cyclone, typhoon, tempest, hurricane, tornado, flood, and
like the old lady interrupts every once in a while, being like, "Pardon? Can you repeat that?"
storm, cyclone, typhoons.
So, Rose, you can make me a sleight of hand check as you try to grab. You can make it with advantage because she's distracted. Okay. Well, no. Okay, you have to roll them separately.
Oops.
I know.
Let me try that again. Otherwise, that would be an amazing roll. No, that's not.
Oh, like, well, there, friend.
Sleight of hand, +8. Here we go.
Holy shit.
Not fucking 20.
Okay, I'll roll twice for the count.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take the natural 20.
No manifest.
Yeah, let's go with that.
From where she is, just like her hand extends, just describes it.
Yeah, and you just take that with you. You now have a key ring with a couple of keys on it. And you can easily kind of
sneak back. Occasionally like breaking off tiny pieces of the house as it goes.
The infrastructure of this house is not going to be great.
As he's doing this, Aiden has moved on to a destruction or damages to the insured property due to the impact or otherwise from trajectory magic missiles in connection with magic missile testing.
Oh my god. All right. So now you've gotten back with the keys to the rest of the group.
Okay, I show the key to the rest of the group, and I'm like, okay, so we want to let these kids out?
I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Frilly, maybe if you could like gather them outside.
Sure.
So are you going to release them in the cottage and then take them outside, or are you taking the cages outside?
No, probably just the children.
Yeah, probably just children. I'm tempted.
Cages.
I'm tempted to keep the cages.
I'm fairly certain that these are prisoner children who are well-meaning and are certainly the ones that were taken captive, but they didn't really give me a lot of straight answers. Can anybody, because we're adventurers and everything, can anybody detect magic or detect good or evil or any other variety of making sure they're not horrible monsters disguised as children?
No, I mean, they're pretty clear about that. They're children, so they are horrible monsters, but
okay, yeah, I guess that is sort of an oxymoron.
No magic, I'm afraid. I mean, Aiden, he knows some magic. But
I know
mostly
a couple
just blows
spells,
people
but
up.
I'm not really magic. I'm not like proficient in anything.
Neither am I. I always feel like I should ask in case. You know how magic people
No,
are.
I know. I like forest magics and things like that, and stuff that helps my being a ranger. But no, I don't think they're magics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah.
Anything.
Have we?
I think the fire dude is the one with the magic.
Yeah, he just blows people up. Are we able to gather the kids outside?
I mean, if once you release them, maybe.
Okay, this is
Okay, children.
Yeah.
This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take you outside. Don't scream or don't run or anything. Like, we are gonna help you and take you back home. I just need to ask you a few questions real quick. I look around. I look at everybody. Did this lady kidnap you from your own homes?
Well, we were in the forest, and then, we were here.
So you just went to go play in the forest?
Mm-hmm.
Got up out of your own beds late at night
Right?
and just into the forest, and then you ended up here. There's got to be some kind of weird magic.
So that is what happened?
Yeah.
You seem very unsure of your answer.
Okay, because if any kind of official guard or police force ask, then that is what happened. And if they ask what happened to the old lady, then say that you didn't see anything, because you might hear some noises in a few minutes, but it's really not. It won't stand up in court. Now, let's get you outside. You gotta be really quiet for us, okay?
Okay, so you're gonna unlock them?
Unlock them and try and make them be
Okay.
quiet.
So hold their hands.
You do realize as you start unlocking that it's a pretty creaky, like clanky lock. So you're gonna make noises unless
Damn,
you
it's
can.
one of these clinky locks.
Somebody can give me a.
Oh, this
Could
cookie, I need more milk.
Could Rose try to sleight of hand it?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
like puts it in and then takes out the thieves' tools and then like has like 2 sets of tweezers to turn it. So it's like a full arm.
Yeah.
People really need to lubricate their locks.
So-
Right? This is just
From the other room, you could hear both fire and any other damage to the property caused directly by dragons or any other aerial creature.
Oh, what? No, that's not on that one, is it? Oh, it is.
Yep.
Oh, baby.
Yikes. And as you do this, your tweezers kind of slip, and the key just like clattered to the ground.
Tang tong ping tong.
Yeah. And,
Oh,
and you hear like, everything all right out there?
Yes, I'm just.
Oh, good.
Did you?
how's the pipe testing going? Are the pipes? The pipes okay?
The pipes are a little old, mostly made out of candy cane, so it makes brings the retail value down a little bit. On the
She's
property.
showing us how to test the pipes.
That's
That
I'm,
is
just,
what
I'm cleaning
happening.
the pipes for at the moment.
Me and Rose are learning.
Yep, that's
Uh,
something like that.
the old lady looks at you, Aiden, and she's like, "I don't have candy cane pipes," and she like hops down and starts shuffling
I
over.
don't have candy cane pipes. Da-da-da.
Hurry!
You can't.
Come on.
You can't
Right,
be.
Rose
You
tries
can't be
again.
affecting. You can't be affecting the inspection process.
That's just lowering
It's
the retail
very
value if you come
important.
in here. It really lowers it.
Okay.
15?
You
Like,
quickly.
a little less quietly. She's like, she just turns it.
You quickly unlock it, and just as the old lady kind of finally makes her way to the entrance of where the kitchen is.
And in the cookie jar, just like,
I can install candy cane pipes for you. I mean, they're really easy. Retrofit.
Yeah, you come across like pretty much it's just like a freeze frame of like Rose like halfway opening like
Yeah.
the
I'm actually
cage.
wondering what got me into this. Or whatever.
Halfway opening the cage. You see Douglas trying to pantomime like I'm fixing the pipes.
I was like, I'm fixing a pipe which just isn't there.
Oh, right. And like Alyssa's kind of like looking up and being like, yes. And Aiden, you're right behind this old lady.
I come
And,
back.
and as she sees that, she's like, no, close that. And as she said close, the 2 children scramble out from the cage. You see that they're much taller than you expected them to be. Much skinnier and much it's just their features are a little off. Like now that you see them in the full light, their eyes are a little too wide. They have kind of these pointed ears and kind of these and as they grin now, they have these sharp teeth.
Damn
They're vegans.
As soon as they
I-
scramble out,
Did you-
they
you-
immediately leap onto the old woman and
Ooh.
just start tearing into her.
Yeah, these kids are awesome.
You're keeping kids here. Now we have to redo the whole process.
I mean,
the changes.
I think it's racist.
If you have kids in the buildings.
The old woman is screaming in pain.
Can I try to tackle one of these weird things? Like,
Yeah, sure. Roll me an attack.
Oh, come on, Darwin.
should I use strength?
Yes.
Or
Let Darwin do his work.
21.
Okay. You can grab what seemed to be like the girl. You'd kind of grab her off of this old lady, and as you pull her off, you see like all these bite gouges out of this old lady.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Rose will attack the other one.
No.
Are you all gonna jump in to try to fight this thing, or are you gonna?
Yeah, nobody hurts.
Lady! What are these things?
The old lady is just like, that's Faye! Faye!
Oh my
Oh,
god!
hell no.
And then I get out my sword.
I take out powder and just like shove it into the thing's face, mouth. I'm just like,
Okay,
"Yeah."
okay. You're gonna have to roll me a dex check to try to. This child's flailing. This Faye
Dang
child.
it. Come on.
Yeah, it's you're trying to shove it into its face, but it keeps flailing and like trying to bite at you. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You wanna fight these children?
Yeah, Rose is going to pull out the rapier and
yeah.
attack
Yeah,
the other child to get it off of his old
All
lady.
right, let's roll some initiative then, shall we?
This kid is a fake creature.
I think once Aiden and Douglas heard Faye,
Yeah.
it's like, well,
I knew my Fadar was going off. I just wasn't sure why.
You just thought it was the witch.
Now, yeah, I thought it was a witch.
All right.
Now,
Do I get lucky on initiative? No, right? I don't get lucky on initiative, right?
No, I don't.
Halfling lucky? Is any
It's an
now ones,
ability
right?
check.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
I mean, it just depends on if you consider initiative an ability check or not.
You know what? I'll let you roll lucky.
There's two sides. There's more than two
Oh,
sides
okay.
to this dice.
All right, and let me roll for it. The old lady's out of commission, basically. So the children will roll with a nat 20 as well.
Oh my god.
All right, so it will be Philly up first. Then it will be the children. Then it will be Douglas.
Yeah, pick on someone our own size.
Well,
we are
then-
usually killing children.
Then Alyssa. We start out the campaign killing
Hey, these
children.
ones are evil children for some reason.
And
They're fake, so it's cool.
Fey vampire children.
It's chill.
Just chill, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. It's just some Fey children.
and
yeah.
then Aiden is last.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Philly, you have one of them in your grasp.
Awesome. So since I can't get this Fey death powder into its mouth, I'm just gonna get so mad I'm gonna rage. And
Okay.
I'm gonna attack it with my great axe. So that hit. Wait, that actually, I don't know. 17 hit?
Yeah, 17 does hit.
Okay, cool. So that's 10 damage. But little did you know, I missed the second one because I had an extra attack.
Yes, you do miss the second one. Well, as you hit it the first time, you see the a bit of the illusion flicker as you see you see what looked like to be a more haggard, green-colored, skinned sort of child. It's a hag in disguise.
Lovely. Also, I have frenzy.
man.
I have another.
Oh, and you have a pet, Anna, from Fullbrand. Thank you, my
What?
friend. What?
What did you say?
What did you say, young boy?
on kids these days.
Thank you.
It's a D100 on the pet table.
Yeah, that's a D100. Uh,
45.
45. A parasite has lodged itself into your brain. It can communicate to the user. However, the user must verbally talk to communicate back. It's able to tell the alignment of whoever the user's talking to. Oh god, no, alignment. That's fine.
Yeah.
That is
Yay,
Figured.
thank you.
all right.
Best pet ever.
So yeah, so you kind of see the disguise flicker out as this. It's a young hag, but it's definitely a hag. All right, it is now the children's turn. I mean, one of them just going to continue tearing into the old lady.
Hag babies.
Fair enough.
Robots in disguise.
And the other will
I guess children.
The other will slash at you, Philly, because it's not happy with you hitting it. That's a 24 hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As it lashes out with its claws, to hit 13 points of damage.
That's half cause rage.
Ew.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right. Cool. It is now Douglas's turn.
All right, Douglas is.
So you've
Good.
got the boy on top of the lady, still tearing into her.
Good.
And you've got the other one kind of pinned down, attacked by Philly.
All right. So I will go for the one that Frilly's on at the moment, and see if I can't give him a slasheroo.
A slasheroo.
I have extra attack now. Wanted that for
Yeah, now
2
you can
months.
stop asking me.
Yeah. I always forgot what level we were last time. 14?
14 does not hit.
Fuck 'em. 15. I'm searching for that. I'm
15
searching for that
does
AC.
not
I'm a little bit better this time. Okay, both my attacks miss in that
Both
case.
of them miss.
Yep. Damn it! Die, child! Why can't I kill you?
Yeah, the child's just like, just flailing and screaming. All right.
I look
It
to
is now-
Alyssa and I'm like, this is the legally grey stuff I was talking about.
Okay, so kill the children's fine.
Totally legal.
Yes.
All right, Alyssa.
I'm gonna shoot the child. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna
I've created a monster.
attacking Philly. I don't really care about the old lady, to be honest.
All right, go ahead.
The
That
17
hits.
Okay. So the damage is.
All right.
Roll. Damage. Are you not rolling? Thank you.
All right.
13 points of damage.
All
And I
right.
get second attack.
Nice.
Because, fifth level.
Yeah, you watch as one of the arrows kind of digs itself,
19?
and the other will also dig itself into the screaming hag child. For how many points of damage?
7 points of damage.
All right.
So I
Not
just
bad.
Two arrows quickly at the one attacking Philly.
What kind?
Yeah. All right. Rose, it's now your turn.
Okay. Is there currently
you,
a
Kit.
hag on the old lady?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get that hag off of her. Is someone close enough to that hag that would assist for sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay. If that's the case, Rose is going to pull out the rapier and quickly run up to that hag and attack it.
Okay, go ahead.
Go.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh.
Ooh.
These
So it just
are
sort of tangs off.
these are slippery hags.
Oh, it's okay, so
I
slippery.
try to reassure the old lady. I'm gonna get you out of here. It's okay. I promise.
Nice. Also,
I'm so
Kit.
sorry.
Kit donates £15 of wild magic for Douglas, Aiden, and Frilly. Thank you so much. Our favorite characters. Thank you, friend.
All right. It
Thanks.
begins.
So it begins. Here's a D10,000, of course. I'll roll mine here. Look, you guys up here. 1D10,000. Tommy, what'd you roll, my man?
31, 47.
31, 47. Next horse ridden by Lacaster gains intelligence equal to his own. Oh my god. It was a super clever horse.
Very clever.
What is Aiden's intelligence?
It's a +1, so 13.
13, nice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? All
So
right.
the next horse I ride will have an intelligence of 13.
Nice.
Oh, right.
Cool. Anna, the sight of your weapon induces intense covetousness. Covetousness, I think is how I would say that. That word is so fucking difficult. Oh my god. Why does that, when I look at that, that makes my brain hurt. Covetousness. Yep. If one is to covet another man's ox, right? That's one of the 10
So
commandments.
basically, you're possessive of it.
Sure.
Kind of.
Yeah, you want something else. Like you jealously look at someone else's things to cover another man's oxen.
So I'm in love with my great axe?
No, I mean
Or do
other
people
people
want
would.
it?
Yeah, other people want your great axe. Oh, like, looking
Oh,
jealously at
okay.
that great axe, like that great axe is mine. Should be.
Okay.
It's like you fucking Gollum with the ring. You know, like
Yeah, okay.
should have been
Noted.
mine. Could have been mine. My Boromir, I guess 7-3 free. Target. Fuck you guys. Oh my god.
What now?
What's everyone else get a cool one? Target's most valuable possession turns permanently invisible.
What is your most
It's
value?
I mean, it's my fucking deck of many things. I have an invisible
still
deck of many things.
Well, it's good for us. Bad.
I mean, it's still technically there, just invisible, right?
Yep.
Oh, what card do you draw?
Exactly, I don't know. Oh,
Until something happens, I don't know.
I mean,
oh,
the
that's
effects
funny.
still happen, right? Like,
Yeah, the effects will still happen.
you just won't
Like-
know.
If we play the guess the card by the effect.
Well, I think Kiana has to like secretly draw the cards now. Like you just don't
Essentially.
know.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, that's good.
Which, I mean, don't forget, you still have the deck of many things on effect on you, Douglas.
Yeah, of course.
You're saving those.
Yeah, still shit.
All
That
right.
doesn't go away.
Nope, didn't go away. Nothing but a wish spell can take it away.
Yeah.
All right. So, cool. Aiden.
Aiden's gonna start with. Oh, okay. We can all agree that there are no children here, right? And he looks around at the guys, like the rest
Right.
of the team. They're like,
we
So
"Are
we're
you-"
just going to put it
Not
Douglas and be like, he said so.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. We can all agree that we saw her sign the papers, right?
That's not
Cool.
important.
It is to me. Okay. And he sort of I'm gonna start out with the good old chromatic orb on the one that Frilly's fighting.
All right.
Just this little ball of fire is just gonna huck it at it.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's a 19.
That hits.
That is. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to re-roll that one.
The calculator's coming out for
Actually,
me.
nope. I'm gonna actually re-roll all three.
Okay.
That's a lot. That's a little bit better. 11 points of fire damage.
All right. Nice. As you do that, this hag child screams in pain as its hair catches on fire, and you see that now part of it's pretty badly burnt. Yes, so it is considered bloodied at this point.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
No children.
All right.
I mean,
It is-
everyone is somebody's children.
Okay, that is true.
I'm not.
Frilly. Oh,
Oh.
You could be my child.
Frilly being like probably not older.
Mom. Yeah, no. Okay, so as since I missed the second one and I'm about to go for the next one, I wanna, right before I hit and this thing is just looking at me, I assume it's looking at my great axe, and I'm just like, did you just look at my great axe like that? How dare you? And I just like, and then I try to whack him or her with my, does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Hags are hard to hit.
they are. Can't confirm because I played a lot of Skyrim. Nope. And also, I wanna, does Frenzy, that doesn't count as the third one, right? Special shit. No, I don't think it
I
does.
don't think so.
No. Okay. Then I'll just be extra angry because she's looking. Did you just look at my great axe? Oh hell no, girl. Hell no.
All right, children time. Children time is a great way to say this. Me. Okay. So one of them is going to attack. It's going to attack Rose with the claws, and that will be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, no, I think that might do it. You know, just barely.
Okay. The other one is going to attack Philly again with a 20. So I'm guessing that hits. And so on Rose, that's 16 points of damage.
Ooh.
And Philly, that's 15.
But that half seas, woo.
Okay, Rose is bloodied.
Yep. So basically, the girl one that's being wailed on by everybody is bloodied, and the boy is totally untouched. All right, Douglas.
Oh. Alrighty, that's so I've still got the one that Frilly and I were fighting.
Mhm.
Alright.
That one's bloodied.
This time I'm gonna try and kill it. Oh baby, that's 20.
All right.
Oh baby.
Not bad, not bad.
Baby. 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Die, you weird kid thing.
This is at you.
I'm never having kids.
As the illusion has totally dropped at this point.
Mm.
Yeah, so it looks like fairly young in hag form, which all hags are old looking. So middle-aged looking.
Sorry, not to interrupt. I just remembered because Rose is a rogue. She has uncanny dodge. Would she have been able to use her reaction to half that damage?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you very much. 'Cause,
Nice.
No worries. All right.
oh man, thank you.
No worries. All right, Urlissa.
So there's still one on Frilly.
Yeah. So there's the one on Philly that's bloodied, and the other one that's been totally untouched.
That's fine. I'm going for the one on Frilly. I don't really care about the old lady, but you know, she's supposed to be my mum, so my parents. So you know, it seems like the done thing to do. So I'm going to fire at it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's
23.
hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
The damage. 13.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
it's looking real bad.
Second attack.
Oh.
28 to hit.
Jesus Christ, that totally is.
And then the damage. 14.
How would you like to murder this hag child?
I want to fire. To do 2 arrows. One through one eye. One through the other eye.
Nice. So
2 arrows.
as it's attacking Philly, you just go punk punk as it just goes straight through the eyes into the skull, and it falls down dead.
I killed it.
Great
I'm an
work.
adventurer.
Yep, you're an adventurer like
So
me.
proud.
Thank you.
This,
my
this
great
is how
axe.
it's done.
All right, so that one is dead. All right, coolio. So Rose, you've got the one that just scratched you real hard.
Okay, Rose is looking around. So this is like maybe she takes care of these, like she fends them off and makes sure that they're bound and things. Is there anything around us that might harm hags, like that strange magical stew that was boiling on the pot?
Make me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Oh, actually, Rose is trained in Arcana. What the heck? Okay. How'd she somehow stumble into that?
Question mark. Who knows?
Con check. We're looking at a 21.
You would know that this weird stew potion thing seems to be a potion of binding, effective when fed to creatures to basically render them incapable of moving.
Ooh, okay. In my action, can I run to that stew, get like a ladle full, and then run back to like push it into the hag's mouth?
Okay, you're gonna get a attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. That is 24.
Yeah, no, that would do it.
Yeah, and 19 points of damage.
Oof.
I'm rolling really well on these guys.
Okay. Technically, new round, and maybe use the no. No, it wouldn't have been.
No, it's not.
All right, so good to know. Dang, 19. Okay, cool. I got that down.
All right.
So we're still alive, but just barely. She's going to do this as she grabs the ladle full of binding potion.
All right. So you're not going to be able to feed it into them this round, but you have it.
Okay. Is there anyone nearby that I could hand it to that would act this round, like after me?
Aiden and Philly are the ones who will be able to.
Do either of you want?
Just toss the ladle at them.
No, just like hand over,
The baton.
like reach.
I give it to Frilly. She can do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe if she
think it'd be
takes that,
best to
I
go
can
with
take the
Frilly.
next.
Okay. I hand over the ladle of potion. It's like, it's some kind of binding potion. If you feed it to the hag, it'll make it stop, probably.
No, I could stop, probably. All right. Aiden, it's now your turn.
All right. Aiden's gonna be like, that was a little like looking in a mirror a couple weeks ago. Firebolt. He's gonna firebolt the other one. It's a 14.
Nope. It just goes into the wall, and you now smell burnt gingerbread.
All right. He's gonna. I'm gonna be back here, and he's gonna move behind Douglas.
All right.
Yeah, you get behind me, buddy.
Early. All right. Frilly, top of the round. You now have a spoonful or ladleful of this really weird magic potion stew.
Awesome. So, but the other hag isn't like he's just
It's not
standing.
pinned down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, damn. All right. So, can I try to maybe tackle it to the ground with my first action?
Sure.
Strength. Shit.
Nope.
Nope.
It resists as you try to pin it down.
Okay, I'll try one more time. Nope.
Nope. And also make me a dex save to make sure you didn't drop the ladle. Okay, yeah. You're still yeah. And the reason why you're not able to pin it down is because you still have like the ladle and you're really trying not to spill it.
Yeah. Never. Alright.
Alright, it is now the child's turn. I mean, Philly, you're the one on top of it, so it's gonna attack you. Let's see. 15.
Nope.
Oh my god.
All right.
Son.
Oh, first time it missed. Okay, yeah, so it just goes, that's it. But you're not you're not having any of that.
None of that, children. Go to your room.
Yep. All right, Douglas.
All right, same kids. I am coming for you, kid. I'll either miss you completely or hit you with a nat 20. 25.
That's a 25. I hit.
13 points of slashing damage.
All right. Not bad at all.
Still alive?
Yeah. This one had been totally untouched. This entire thing.
Oh, it's just not the one I hit at 20. Okay.
No, the other one's dead.
Dead. Yeah. Okay. So then total of 23 points of damage to this one.
Nice. Oh, cool. All right.
Consider this my child support. I said. Yep, that is
Okay.
my turn. As I move towards it, cut him twice and say, choose your one-liner.
Yeah.
My work
Alyssa.
here is done.
Okay, she's going to be like, oh, I've got a thing I can do. And I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the other one because she's just suddenly remembered that she can do these things.
All right, you've hunter marked it.
I've Hunter's Marked it. So first attack, 29.
Oh, jeez.
That's a nat 20, so yeah.
Okay, so the
Holy.
damage is...
Yeah, double that damage dice.
Do you want me to roll 2 d8s or just double the total?
2d8 plus whatever your modifier is.
Right. Okay, and then obviously the d6 for Hunter's Mark.
All right, what did Hunter's Mark do again? Just
It's the
reminder
d6.
Alright.
Spell and you deal an extra 1d6 damage to target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
All right, go ahead.
Is that doubled as well? Is the dice
I
roll?
don't think so. It's just a spell.
Okay. So that's 23 in total for that first
Okay,
attack.
yeah, it is definitely bloodied as you like pierce into it with your arrows. Damn.
Second attack.
Oh my god. Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Okay. So damage 12 and
Okay.
5. The Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Yeah, it is looking really bad.
Did you see what I did? I'm really good at this now. Learned so much from you guys already.
You're incredible. My
Just
Mhm.
what would they fucking call him in Star Wars? My Padawan.
And that's the end of my turn.
Wow,
Alright.
this is really turning into Star Wars for calling people Padawans and killing children.
Yeah.
Not just the women.
Spoilers.
Oh, women are
oh
the
my
children.
god. Rose.
Okay. The one on the hag is the hag on the old woman is dead now, right?
No, that one's alive, but it's no longer on the.
Okay.
Old woman,
How's the old lady looking? Is she still alive or is she unconscious?
She's barely alive. She's unconscious, but you can see very shallow breathing.
Okay. Rose is going to go over and kind of pull her away and then come out with the rapier to attack the one that remains.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
That hits.
Yay. Is there someone nearby enough to that attacking that creature that I may use sneak attack?
Yes, I mean everyone's like ganging up on each one, so you're basically everyone's ganging up on this one.
Good.
So. All right.
Start off with 9 damage.
All right. Yep. So
Then we're going
it's
to
still
add
alive.
grand total of those aren't great rolls. Another 8 on top of that. So total
Okay,
of,
It's barely alive. Like 2 hit points alive. So good job. All right. And you've got the old lady to safety. Aiden.
Oh boy, what does Aiden want to do?
Fireball.
Yeah, I was on it. Boom. No, I'm not gonna do that.
No kill like overkill.
No kill like overkill. Oh, I really hope I can pull this off. All right, Aiden, seeing that it's looking very hurt, he's gonna walk up to it and then try to whack it with his quarterstaff. Just like wrap it on its head.
Okay.
I said, no children. That's a 21.
I mean, minimum damage is going to, unless you roll the fucking.
Not the 0 this time. It's not a 0 damage this time.
All right. How would you like to kill this?
I think I just
Hank.
wrap it on top of its head real quickly, just like, just like between its eyes. Just
Okay.
like a
you
nice
just-
dog clocking it on the head.
Somehow that manages to kill it. She just just. Boop.
It's not. It's not about how hard you hit them all the time. It's about where you hit them.
Yeah. As it just.
Should
the
I be
eyes
taking
will-
notes from you guys? That another
Yes.
bit of advice. Okay.
There will be a test.
Oh, okay.
It's not multiple choice.
All right, and you guys have officially been victorious in your first battle of the campaign.
Yay! I rush to the old lady and see if she's okay or if I could try to stabilize her.
All right, so
I come over and I just cast Cure Wounds.
Oh,
Oh, that's she's useful. She's really good.
Is
Right.
that what we were meant to do? Yeah.
You're my favorite out of all of these guys. I mean, the others are fucking useless.
Rose would apologize profusely to her. Oh God, we're so sorry. Apparently we've gotten the situation entirely backwards.
Well, I blame Rose.
I'm just glad that there's no children in here. It would have complicated things.
yeah, as she kind of comes to her consciousness, she still has some pretty big gouges in her, as the children had been biting into her and trying to eat her. And she said, "It's all right, dearie. I maybe should have told you." And she's trying to get up.
We'll
I help her. Yeah.
These are important things that we have to know if we're gonna properly cover your house. Like we got to know these things.
Yeah, I mean, this really severely lessens the retail value of your property if you've got hag children around here. Like literal hag children. What the hell's going on, lady?
Your premium's gonna
It's
go
going right down.
Way way down.
You got no premium. That's not even premium no more. That's like subpar at best, you know.
Yeah, she says, "Oh well, I found those two creatures in the forest. I saw them eating something. And it's not safe having them around, so I thought I would try to keep them bound. Obviously, didn't work."
What were they eating?
Oh, what were they eating?
Yeah.
So I didn't take a good look. Something, an animal, maybe.
Animal, maybe. So how were you able to restrain them? By this potion?
Yeah, I waited until they came close enough, and then I was able to feed them. I was trying to brew a stronger version so that, they would actually stay down, but yeah, it's odd. It's been an ordeal.
Okay, well, no problem. I can quickly alter the contract, and we'll get this all sorted with your insurance.
Listen,
it's going to be a little bit more expensive though.
She can afford it. It'll be fine. But is there any way that you could give us some of this potion?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna need some of this if we're gonna be dealing with hag children on the regular.
Yeah.
It's just, I guess, and she kind of walks over to the pot, grabs a couple of potion bottles down, and scoops some. And you're definitely gonna. It's not a smooth potion. You're gonna get some eyeballs and fangs whenever you take it.
Lovely. Listen,
And she gives you 3 of them.
I gotta ask, why do you live in this house? I mean, it is your life. It's cool. I respect that, but I've never seen anybody live here.
Oh, I'm retired. Nothing better to do than bake.
So you baked a house?
Well, yeah. Did you think it just popped out of nowhere?
I mean, I guess in this economy, it's probably more equitable than actual house.
It's a big commitment to baking.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you baking.
when you get to my age, you get a lot of time to do these things.
You don't eat children, right?
Oh, God. Okay. So,
You don't eat children.
so you just found these kids, so something else turned them into these hags, right? Because presumably these were the children of the village.
I'm not sure.
You just...
No,
what?
I think we think they were hags to begin
They
with.
were hags to begin with. Okay, so they're not the children of the village.
Clause 29.
These
I
weren't the
think that
children we were
turns-
meant to find. That's
So
good.
it's okay that we killed them.
Yeah.
These were
Oh, that's good.
coverage for hag
These were
children
legally-
setting things on fire.
These were legal children to
It's
kill.
like the grey area you said, but
That's
this
right.
is definitely more clearly.
This is in the
We're allowed to kill them.
the realms of legality. I would say. Yeah.
Still making note. How
So
to be an adventurer.
so, do you know where these things came from?
And she just shrugs.
Why do people either collect children and have no idea where they came from, or lose children and not care about where they've gone? I mean, you were like 10 minutes down the road.
About children here.
Have you? Oh no, you go.
I was just wondering where in the foresty area that
Thank you, Billy
you found them
Sage.
initially.
It's just
Here.
a 10-minute walk. You can follow a path behind the house.
Right. Okay. So, do you intend to keep the rest of them here?
What rest of them?
Are they all dead? I thought there were others of them, maybe.
No,
Oh,
Rose would ask her. It's like, sorry, because she has no idea apparently about the things. Have you heard about the missing children in the villages Farendale?
I can't say I really have.
Do we believe her? Is there an
I
insight
don't know.
check?
Would you like to insight check her, maybe?
Can I insight check her?
14.
And while you're on that subject, why build a bakery out here? This is important. I need to know this for the insurance.
That's
It's
absolutely nothing. to do with
quieter
this.
out here.
Okay.
Oof, you guys.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
14.
So I trust her. I think she's like, she made a cool gingerbread house. She clearly knows what's going on. She knows what's up.
Okay,
I
wow.
got a 17.
Philly,
Oh.
she's lying.
You know, I've seen a lot of bullshitters in my day.
You see the rope again just pop up and say bullshitter above the old woman's head.
You know, and I actually fell in love with a bullshitter that ended up arresting me. He was very handsome. But anyway, that's the point. And what's really going on here, lady? We could have let you die, but we saved you. I think you owe us this.
She looks a little guilty. She says, it's part of the whole, keeping hags thing. And they were, they're ravenous. And they really like meat. Not just special meat.
They eat children meat?
Meat in the woods. There's all sorts of animals.
She kind of doesn't say anything, but she kind of like, her expression is like, yeah, children.
Hags are very particular, aren't they?
Yes, unfortunately.
I imagine hags eat a lot of very particular meat. How many?
11 of.
Yeah, she nods. 11.
So they're all dead?
Unfortunately,
Where
I
the
would
hell
say
do
so.
you get off, old lady?
Do we have to arrest her now? I'm sure there.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, she's involved with this, right?
She just admitted to
Yeah,
it.
I mean, she did just admit to a pretty substantial crime there.
Just keep hags.
And good news, everyone. In the event of her losing her property, it all according to this claim that she signed, it becomes mine.
Okay.
So
Well,
we'll have a bakery if we arrest her.
Okay, so lady, I mean, you realize what you've done is like, you know, that's not morally grey. I mean, because you did it. That's clearly not okay.
Douglas has been teaching me about morally grey areas, and I think this is just pure bad.
She is not an adventurer like us.
I
Didn't even
the
used
thing I
to
want
be.
to know. Rosa would ask her, "What? Why hags? Like, why would you keep hags? For what purpose? What could they do? Like, what possible reason could you want these creatures to such to eat children?"
Yes, it was that, you know, I needed. My powers are starting to go, and I was hoping to, I don't know, do something with the hags and.
Oh.
So gain magic from them.
In a way.
Listen, lady, we all get old. You know, we have to accept our fate. Sooner or later.
I was old once.
He was.
I was real old.
I had to change him.
Out of character, here's a question. The Bee Guild, what is their stance upon like discovery of these kinds of crimes and everything? Do they have a suggestion to be like, oh, if you find someone who's done wrong, make sure to bring them to the city watch or to fabulous, or they're just like, you can murder. Just
generally speaking, you're also called the definitely not mercenaries. So like, there's a bit of a
moral gray area.
A moral gray reputation there.
Legally gray zone.
like the official title is definitely not mercenaries. That's the group. That's the adventuring guild. But
Right.
you're nicknamed the Bee Guild.
Let's face this, guys. We're out here in the woods. No one knows who this old lady is. Not even she does. She like collects fucking children and hags and kills people. I mean, if we were to execute justice here, I feel like we would be, you know, no one's gonna call us up on that, right?
Oh yeah, no, like Rose is A-okay with it. I just wanted to make sure that we're not under an impetus to like deliver someone alive.
Oh no, we very rarely work in people that are alive.
Here's the
I
thing.
think the only people they wanted alive were the children, which she's killed. So you know.
Okay.
No. Here's the only thing. As someone who has worked in cases where evidence is important, do we need her to provide evidence of her guilt? Because if we just go back and just be like,
I mean,
we killed an old hag type person who was making hags out of your kids.
They don't ask too many questions there. I mean, maybe we could take them to her head.
I guess.
Old lady, is there any evidence of the kids?
She kind of looks at the pots.
They in there?
You didn't bake these cookies out of them, did you?
No, not the cookies.
Just the soup?
There were a lot of soups and stews.
Okay, all right. Well,
it is the tenderest meat.
Nutritious. I give you that. It's nutritious.
Did you eat the soups and stews too?
You didn't eat the soups. You ate pastries.
I ate pastries.
You eat the pastries, right?
You guys didn't eat children.
Right now. I'm really confused. Someone's eating children.
It's her. It's the old lady. It's crazy old lady.
Okay.
Yep. So.
Does that mean we kill her?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Sorry, old lady.
Okay, really, you can just. I'm just gonna be here in the forest.
No, you're gonna be eating children, 11 of them. I mean, that's pretty fucking crazy. Let's be honest, Granny.
I have.
I mean, woman, you have made your house out of gingerbread, and you don't even have candy cane pipes. I mean, that is a crime in itself. So, maybe if you just kind of, sit down and kind of get ready for the execution of sword. I'll do it nice and quick. You've got really thin, leathery skin, so it'll just go right through. It'll be quick.
Okay, someone persuade her that she should just resign her.
We can do this a nice way. Yeah. My persuasion is a
cute,
unnatural one.
Oh, my persuasion.
Yeah, Douglas, you're not getting through to her at all.
Listen, lady, you need to die because think of the moms and the dads.
Yeah. Rose got a natural 20.
Nice. That are missing their children right now. And when we go back and tell them that you and the hags ate their children, they're going to be pretty disappointed. And if we bring you in, they'll probably torture you. And we could just offer a very nice, clean death. Maybe not so clean.
Rose, how do you bolster this?
Okay, Rose says, like, well, for crimes such as these, it is an incredibly difficult thing. You would be paraded through town and beheaded, chopped into pieces, drawn and quartered, or hung. Given that you are associated with
Thank you,
witchcraft in these
Cortanios.
parts, I, as a noblewoman, am aware of how the commoners like to deal with these things. Burning at the stake is usually the preferred method, and it is, as someone who has visited a lot of stake burnings, it's a grisly way to go. Whereas we offer it, and I stab her in the throat.
Yeah, you just straight up kill her. She was at 2 hit points.
Did someone say burning at the stake? I can do that. Oh,
It's a little too late now, but
instant, just taken out, wasn't even aware, quick surprise. It's like when the doctor says, "Hey, look over there," and the needle goes in.
Yep.
You know what, Rose? I like you. You're a savage.
I will take that as a compliment.
Stone cold savage.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Douglas.
Yeah, I'll take off her head, and I
Yeah.
and cut off her head for evidence.
All right, now if grab anything else that you want, take it outside, and I have a fire I need to set.
No.
Can I keep that rope? Rope, do you want to come and chill out with us?
It spells out, no, fuck you.
All right, that's fair.
Rope, you could just stay in the burning building. That's an option too.
Yeah.
I think you're highly flammable, right?
It's either or.
I'm definitely intimidating this rope.
Intimidate the rope. Intimidate it.
It's a 15 to intimidate the rope.
Bad.
The rope slowly floats to above your head. Still says "fuck you," but it suddenly drops and coils at your feet.
I think here, Frilly, you can hold on to this.
Perfect. All right, Mr. Rope. I'm gonna call you Mr. Rope. I'll put you in my pocket.
All right, Rose. As you stabbed the old lady, and as she was being beheaded, you notice that something dropped out of her pocket.
Oh, snatch.
You see you grab a gingerbread cookie. In the it's a different shape. It's not a person shape. It's the shape of a book.
Ooh.
And as you kind of look at it, on one side is frosted, and on the other side, in it, there seemed to be almost like when you kind of stamp into a baked good.
Embossing.
Yeah, kind of. Of a what looks like to be a quill shape.
Ooh. What an interesting cookie. I show off the cookie to the rest of the party, and it's like, she had this. Look at this. And I smell it. It's a gingerbread, right?
It's a gingerbread cookie.
Mm.
It looks good, and Aiden is stuffing his pockets with pastries right now.
The non-children foods.
The non-children.
Could I make an Arcana check to see if this
Sure.
is magical?
Yes, sure.
Also, Rose has a D10,000 to roll from Billy Sage on a wild magic, my friend.
Cute. All right, so quick Arcana roll first. Nope, looking at a 7.
Yeah, you're kind of like, it could be. Or it just could be really fancy. You can't tell. Yeah, roll that D10,000.
I'll look it up for you.
630.
Ooh.
Or D10,000.
D10,000, I guess, yeah.
My mistake. Oops.
There we go. Yep. It's a lot of zeros.
There you go.
Looking at
There we go.
5276.
5276. Oh, you can ingest and digest small quantities of iron. Pretty useful.
It's the role I was born to play.
All right.
Tasty.
Cool. Yeah. So it might just be a fancy cookie.
That's a really fancy cookie.
Is there like a roll to resist eating things? It's like with Rose's flaw, she might be like, this is very good.
Just do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
See if your common sense wins out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess it does.
Yeah, you
Darn.
resist eating the cookie.
It's like, no, put that in the bag.
Okay, Douglas, have you finished cutting
Yeah,
off her head?
finished cutting off her head. I picked it up, and we can go now.
You guys see a little bird head just pop out of Douglas's pocket and start cheeping at him.
How long have you?
It's
have you had a
it
pet?
was from inside the. It might be one of the kids. It's just a bird.
You have a pet?
Whoa!
Yeah, it's my pet now, I guess.
No, we're sure this isn't like some sort of
I don't
like
think it's a hag
bird.
bird. No, I don't think it is. Some kind of hag birdie.
Doug,
Seems-
I'm so jealous. I want a pet.
Well, we had Din, and I had Dog, and this is just filling the void, I guess. You know, maybe we'll come across a pet for you too, Frilly.
I would really like a pet.
You can have the insult rope thing. It's your
Yeah,
pet.
maybe that could be my pet.
Okay. If
Might try and strangle you if you try and cuddle it, though.
It's it's
I'm
a
just-
risk I'm willing to take.
Aiden's just gonna he's gonna
Good
be like,
luck.
okay, I'm just gonna check the library over here, make sure there's nothing I want out of there.
Yeah, we checked the whole of the
Yeah,
gingerbread cottage.
all of you can make me investigation checks. See what other goodies you can get.
16.
19.
Let's see, investigation. Not 20, baby.
Yeah.
A lot of nat 20s today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
good
crits.
start for you guys. Let's hope it stays. All right,
15 for
cool.
Rose.
Yeah, all right. Collectively, you guys are able to find a few potions.
Ooh.
There is a potion that is colloquially known as hag spit, which essentially you drink it. If you make the Constitution saving throw, then you are resistant to all damage.
Ooh.
But if you
Oh.
don't, you are drunk out of your mind for 24 hours.
Oh, I
Hell
love that.
yeah, worth it.
And, damn, okay, cool.
Totally worth it.
So you guys are able to find a bottle of that. You're also able to find 3 healing potions. And you guys find like
Thank you, Billy.
little trinkets and stuff. Nothing maybe of monetary value, but nothing really magical about them. There are potion ingredients that are kind of everywhere as well. So yeah, that's kind of what you find. But the hag spit
Nice.
is really what is the most valuable.
Rose just opens up the bag of holding and just starts breaking off large portions of house, just like stash in there.
Snacks for later.
Okay, good. A little bit of breaking the house down will help the fire go.
Yeah, a little bit.
All,
kindling.
all the non-key structural bits.
The non-key structure.
I mean, once we burn this thing, the retail value is really gonna go down. But
It really is.
Well, don't worry about it. We're going to be getting a pretty nice sum of gold once we get back to the base, because let's just say a certain insurance company will have to pay up.
Naturally.
Right. Okay. So you guys, where do you want to go? Do you want to go back to the town and be like, this is what happened?
Yeah, I
or
think-
Can Aiden do a controlled burn of the house, since he is able to control flames?
Burn.
yeah. Okay.
Simmer.
Yeah, you can burn the house and just make me a wisdom check to see if you're able to keep that little voice in your head.
Yeah. Okay. Nope.
No,
As
you-
he's burning the house, he just goes. He gets on his broom and it starts flying around the fire.
He gets like this sometimes. It's
Is he going to burn down the forest?
no, just it's a controlled burn for now. I think.
Is this normal? Is he often like this?
This is what we do in a guild sometimes.
Controlled burn, and just like house just goes up like in giant flames.
Rose,
And the
is this
guild's
all
okay with it.
behaviour?
I'm gonna shoot straight with you. I don't know.
So this isn't what civilized people do.
No. I mean, maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe like outer colony type people and everything. Like maybe this is a tradition. I'm as lost as you are.
Okay, because I mean, people in woods don't normally burn things.
No,
not-
people in cities don't normally burn things either.
Here's the thing, Alyssa. Only we can prevent forest fires, and when there is a bakery in a forest which has so many fires in it, then we have to burn it down to prevent it from burning the forest. So this is a controlled blaze.
I thought you were just gonna say it's
that's
like only
good then.
we can prevent forest fires, and then it's like, and we're doing a terrible job.
Well, you know.
So it's all about protecting the forest, because that's the important part to me.
It's
Mhm.
very important. I mean, conservation, conservation.
Totally.
Those
Exactly.
are the three C's.
I'm going to write that in my book as well.
Yeah.
Adventures like conservation.
That's the one. And
I'm
sometimes
gonna get
to
you all walk away while I'm doing my little thing, because it's gonna be a little bit.
sometimes to conserve, we have to burn. So
Sometimes to prevent fires, you have to set them on fire.
that's it.
Fires set things on fire. Right, okay. I've made a note.
Okay. All right. So you guys can return back to the town, and essentially, yes, you're like, head, this person was eating your children. Like, it's actually, how do you explain it to them? And also that there's a big fire in the forest going on. How do you explain this?
Basically, as what happened. If Rose can take the reins of it, she'll say that it's like, well, there was a witch deep in the woods who had stolen your children to feed to monstrous creatures, hags, as it turns out. And of course, Rose is still like at 2 hit points, covered in hag slashes and wounds.
Yep.
The hags
Not
have been
doing great.
destroyed, and so has this witch. And from what the information we were able to get out of her, I'm so very sorry, but your children were eaten.
Lydia, at this point, as well as some of the town people, just burst into tears at this point.
The Bee Guild offers its condolences to you. This is awful, and we are so sorry. We hope that we've been able to at least provide a sense of closure.
And Lydia said, yes, thank you. You can rest here for a while. You look like you fought quite the battle, and we really do appreciate it. The payment will be sent to the guild immediately. And she still wipe away tears, but she practically offers you guys some spare rooms to stay for the night and to rest.
Appreciate it, lady. Sucks about your kids. Real sucks.
We have
Real
avenged you as much as we could.
Yeah, I got her head. Do you want it? I mean, I you know what? Usually I charge a small fee for the head. But if you want this one, then I will give you a discount.
No, just do whatever you want with that horrible lady.
I don't. Well, I guess I'll just bring it back to my guild. I was thinking maybe you could put it up there on the mantelpiece as a constant reminder, of the horrible things. Yeah. I mean, yeah, of the horrible things that happened to your kids, but also of the vengeance that was dealt for their death. So you could take some comfort in that, maybe, or maybe you would just
Of the
keep
brave
going.
folk who fought the bad person.
That's it. You could remember us by this head. Take this head. You know what? I insist. Take my head. Come on.
Make a persuasion check.
At this point, Aiden walks out of the forest, a little singed around the edges, definitely missing his eyebrows.
It's a 9 on persuasion. Can I use my nat 20 on this? This seems important.
Yes, you may use your nat 20.
Good. Good.
She cautiously takes the head.
Good. Yeah, I knew I could see you wanted it, really.
Yeah,
Behind-
and she
behind all that
just walks
sadness.
back into her house,
All right.
holding on to this head.
We did a good thing today, guys. We did a good thing. We should get back to the guild, I guess.
Yeah.
You should rest.
I have to get to an insurance company with a lot of money. I really hope nothing's happened to them since we've been gone.
All right, but first let's stop in with whatever his name is from the guild.
No,
So, yeah,
we're
so-
not sleeping here.
If it's like super late, I guess we could sleep and go in the morning, right?
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I would like
Kinda
to
tired.
I have
Right, so all of you have your debatably well-deserved rest.
debatable.
And in the morning, you guys set off. It's a fairly smooth journey there. It actually takes a little over a day or so. You pass by a few towns, which are also still fairly quiet. As you get closer and closer, you're kind of starting to see the capital city in the distance. And as you get closer, Frilly, you have this weird kind of, ever since you slept in that town, you've had this weird kind of sensation. Something kind of like there's a voice maybe in your head. And once in a while, just like, it's like, intrusive thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, you know what you should do? You should kill the others.
What? Who said that?
Did
you guys hear that?
No one's saying anything, really.
Oh, I'm trying to sleep here.
Yeah, this is why you've been camping just like a day out from the.
That wasn't a sentence. Stop. That wasn't a sentence there, Aiden. You gotta say something.
Come on.
Are you okay, Frilly?
There's somebody clearly talking. You guys don't.
Okay. Now I've already got the role of group member who hears voices. You can't take my shtick.
You hear voices too?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
What are the voices saying? Like, what did this voice say to you?
The voice pops up again and says, "You're so much better than them. Come on. You can show you're stronger."
This,
I mean, all of us are looking super shabby, and like it's very clearly true.
it's telling me to do something that I don't want to do because you guys are all my friends.
Come on. Friends come and go. You'll always have me, though.
Who are you? Are you a ghost?
Not really. Just you and I are gonna be real close
Oh no.
for a real long time.
What? But
Ooh.
what? Guys, I don't want to. This is weird. There's something in my head that's telling me to kill you guys, and I don't want to do that.
That's not normal. No one else hears that voice.
I mean,
No, I don't hear voices.
I mean that's definitely not normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Just a quick question. Is it telling you to burn everyone?
Not specifically.
No, okay. No.
Haven't you seen them
Different guy.
look at your axe? It's your axe, right?
I am looking at her axe right now.
What? What are you looking at?
I'm coveting the shit out of your axe.
I don't know, what's Frilly's axe made out of?
I think it's
Axe.
just steel.
Okay, because if it's iron and everything, Rose would be sort of licking her lips and it's like, that's really tasty axe you got.
Right? Like regular axes are just maybe steel.
Rose is like, that axe.
Yeah, I might be wrong what it's made out of, but I'm pretty sure it's just like regular. It's regular axe material.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Just a standard.
Metal.
We can look it up.
It's the 808.
It's all good, it's all good.
The 808 beat of axes. That looks like pretty regular, but it looks at the same time so good. So good.
Steel, yeah.
Yeah, steel. So, yeah, Frilly, you are now very aware that people look at your axe, and you don't like that.
Guys, stop looking at my axe.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
just a really nice axe.
oh.
I don't even like axes, but that's a really, you've got such a pretty
You know
axe.
what?
Mm.
Just
It's so
don't
pretty.
even talk
It's-
about my axe. Don't even think
it's
about my
pretty
axe.
as your
Don't even
eyes.
breathe around my axe. Okay?
It's as pretty as your eyes and as pretty as you.
You know what you know what would make that axe
Thank you.
even more beautiful if we like set it on fire.
You know what, Aiden? I am tired of your smart mouth and setting things on fire. This is not cool. You know what? I used to love you guys as family. I mean, I just met you guys. I'm talking about them.
You
But-
look just like family? Oh.
Well, not if you're going to look at my axe like that.
Okay, no,
Don't you?
we won't look at your axe anymore, I promise.
So, learning, don't call Douglas short and don't look at Frilly. I'm learning how to make friends.
You're doing good, you're doing good.
I've never had friends.
Mine!
Oh.
Well, I mean, I've lived in a forest. I had like rabbits and like birds, things that came to visit the house, but that's it.
Like we're slowly discovering that everyone is just like deeply sad in the party. Like, very adorable.
Oh, yeah.
Just one more thing you should write down in your notes. Things are most beautiful when they're on
Big
fire.
soldier.
But not my axe.
But not.
This is the greatest of axes, and it's gotten me
But
through
think
so
about
much.
think
Am I
about if
writing
you
that down as well?
but think about if you were like hitting people with a fiery axe.
No, because it's not all made out of steel. There's some like hard wood on it. That could.
But
Fuck it
but
up.
like the 6 seconds that it would be really cool.
You know what? Aiden?
Rosewood
Oh,
asked
great.
Aiden, sorry, we've only talked a little bit so far. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but you seem to really like setting things on fire. Is that just like, is it just a good time or is this a deep compulsion that you have?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been charged with setting fires.
Oh no, I'm not saying it. I saw you burn down a gingerbread house, and
that had to be done.
I'm not saying it didn't. I think that it was the right thing to do. But I am curious about this because it seems like almost a compulsion, which is
No, I just think things are very, very beautiful.
All right, this isn't a fucking
Also-
AA meeting. We've all got our own problems here. She covets.
Douglas is like, shut the fuck up and go to sleep.
She wants her axe. He likes setting fire to things. You like stealing things. I like killing kids. And Alyssa is easily led. So let's just all deal with our own problems, okay? I'm going to bed. And he grumpily turns over.
I'm so glad I had this break. Yeah, so this has been when you were camping out, and yeah, you guys are now at the edge of the capital city.
Yay.
This is the capital, Avalor, and you're noticing, even as you approach it, you see the familiar city walls and you see the familiar palace. But you notice something pretty different. You notice a large tower that seems to be situated where you imagine the town square would be. This tower, it's definitely towers over the rest of the town, or the city. And it's a little crooked. There's some parts of it that seems like it was haphazardly put together, and sections of it almost seem like it came from different parts of architecture. Like somebody just kind of was like, I like this, and then it's really bad Lego, basically.
Oh, wow.
Except made out of stone, but basically that. And it's situated in the city. And the thing is, it's kind of weird because none of you have been gone for very long. Like, for Alyssa and Rose, you guys have been gone for maybe a week at most, and the others have been gone for about a month. So it's just a little weird.
So we're all seeing this tower, right?
Yeah.
Towers don't randomly grow in towns, do they? Like, you know, like how trees just randomly sprout up where you don't want them, but that doesn't happen with buildings, right?
No, it does not. Oh, I mean, maybe with magic, but like even with magic, that is a huge tower.
That's a
Pretty twisted, huh?
I bet it would look real good set on fire.
I bet bards tell tales in this place.
But yeah, no, that's new. It wasn't the last time that
that's a new that is a new erection.
Yeah, this is my hometown. Like,
for funny, mine as well.
Hey, so Rose and Nathan are like, oh my god, hey.
Also, I've been listening to you talk. How would you like to sell insurance?
I hadn't really considered it. I'm more the kind of person that people insure houses against.
Well, that's the whole thing.
So basically, he's asking you to join the scam.
She's like, oh, is this some kind of legitimate insurance thing? And I was like, oh, it's a scam. Oh, right on.
You got it.
For a second, I thought you guys were legitimate insurance salesmen. And I was like, oh, wow, that's, But no, if it's a scam, oh, interesting. Okay,
yeah, you got it.
Wonderful.
Now you're in on the scam, so you can't tell anyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you'll be implicated.
You are an accessory.
Yep. You are an accomplice. All right, so
you are also an accessory.
Yeah,
Alyssa.
What is this scam?
Right. Okay, where do I begin? So, have you heard of trickle-down economics?
I mean, is that where the acorns fall out the tree?
Very much so. Yes, you're a smart one, right? Well, that works very well because you see, people trickle down their money to us because we don't have a lot of it. And the way we get them to do that is we sell them insurance on a house, like, fire. You could do it to anything. Kids, pretty inventive, or, pretty much anything that could be lost or stolen. And then once they bought the insurance from us and they've, they paid out, we go and we then burn the house down, right? Because it's, an A-list graded building.
And then the acorns trickle to us.
And then, once we burn it down, they pay it up and they trickle down their money to us, and that equals economics.
But wait, don't insurance companies pay out when?
Yeah, well, they pay them,
that's where you have a clause in there that they read over that makes you the middleman, so that the insurance companies pay through you.
That's it.
And you take the money and then you don't actually.
Let's head into town because clearly this is something is very wrong.
That's weird. We'll get back to economics soon, I promise.
Okay. Oh my god. So you guys walk. You guys walk in. Well, basically, the city gates are manned by a couple of guards, but they recognize you guys as, adventurers. They're not very. It's not a high security place. They give you a little nod as you walk in, and you are within the city of Avalor. Here you will. You'll end up kind of wandering down the streets towards where all the guilds are. And you can easily see, you recognize your pathway here. Nothing has really changed around here other than the large tower that now exists. And as you go through the streets, you come across your guild. Kind of nestled in between the large signs of the A Guild, the stars of Erengard. And then there's a merchant guild, and the B guild, or definitely not mercenaries, is sandwiched in there.
Those guys, the 18, were kind of the backup squad.
Is that how letters work?
We're the guys that you said.
I believe so.
When
the 18 were too scared.
Right.
Exactly.
The kind of jobs
That's why I joined the B team, because I heard they were the bravest around, and they went to all the places that no one else would. I think someone said it's because they were stupid enough to, but I think it's because you're brave enough to.
Yeah, B for brave, right?
Amazing how those two often coincide. And believe me,
you have to say I'm brave and stupid.
Well, they are not mutually exclusive. So, as we have discovered in our time, let's go in, guys. Let's talk to the boss.
Yeah, let's go see Gorik.
Yeah, you walk in, and it's a fairly small space, so pretty cozy. On the main floor, you guys can see some tables that are there. There is also a kitchen in here for kind of cooking. There is a big board right to the left that has, all of your names. As in, there's one section that says in, and the other section says out, and all of your names have been put in the out section. And it's usually you have to pull it back to in once you're finished a job.
We'll move the markers over, I guess.
Yeah.
Aiden uses his mage hand. He's too short. They put it way up high for some reason.
All right, and and you right to your right, you also see the front desk where Cork usually is, but you don't see him right now. And at that moment, you'll hear some cursing from upstairs. Where all the beds and stuff for people to stay in if they wanted to.
Run upstairs.
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
Aiden casually saunters after them.
All right. Oh, we're at 30 retweets. So
there we go.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I will post the question. What happened will happen in the next episode. So the obviously they're going to get recruited to a new job. So I know what the job is, but who is going to give them the job?
All right. So who is the kind of quest giver? I guess the next episode. Nice. All right. This some kind of commotion. It sounds like people are fighting up there, or just shouting at each other.
I hear somebody cursing upstairs. You hear, God damn it! Stop.
That person sounds angry.
It kind of sounds like Cork.
Sounds like our man. Everything okay up here?
And with the cursing, you also hear banging. There's a pause and bang. Says, just trying to put up this freaking curtain. You hear more burn.
You need help?
I can take care of those curtains for you, Cork. By the way, Cork definitely knows I set fire to everything.
Who is
He and I
Cork
have
again?
a little. He and I have a little arrangement. He doesn't report me. I work for him.
The banging stops, and you hear footsteps coming down the stairs as you see the half-elven human man in his like 60s or so has a few nails and a hammer in his hand. Says, "Oh, you guys are back already, and you managed to."
We're efficient as always. Yes, we got everything done.
All right, that's good. I didn't know that you three were on the job too.
Yeah. Come on. We got involved. You know, we were called in as backup on this case. We got a 577 file noted, and just joined in. You know, there's a
All
property
right.
needed evaluating.
All right, and he kind of goes down and says, "Let me figure out the bookkeeping."
It's really a 5-person job.
All right.
The pyrotechnic specialist was also necessary.
All right. And you three, you can tell me, how did these two do? They're on probation.
They were amazing. A
Yeah.
plus.
A plus.
Yeah,
I'll keep them around.
Give them a couple years. They'll be coming after our jobs.
A
As
high
long-
level understanding of economics as well.
And then he like does this. Like
You
that
did
points to his
knock
eyes
it
right there.
It's just like,
There's a little flame in his hand.
He learned so much from them.
All right, good. And he opens up his giant book and it just like tunks open on the table. Says, "All right, well, Alyssa and Rose, you can consider yourselves officially part of the B Guild. Definitely not mercenaries."
Thank you. And she runs up and gives him a big hug.
So, yeah, okay,
Thanks. I'm
All
a
right.
really-
all right, cool.
Oh,
Let me
Is
just
this too long a hug? Is this? I don't really
Just-
know. Is this something
just-
she's still
just-
talking to him, hugging
just
him?
a
Like,
little,
long.
just a little.
I would let go.
Okay, sorry.
hey,
Not got hugs yet.
Corey,
Right.
I see you're busy, but a little bit of a pressing question. Yeah. What's up with that tower?
He looks at you, from pausing from his note taking. Says, "What do you mean? What's up with the tower?"
Big, tall, twisted, weird, middle of it, where the town square used to be, where my favorite cafe was, where I used to get croissants, very tasty, best prices in town.
I used to
Now
get
there's
croissants
just
from there.
tower. Hey!
He looks at you like, "It's always been there."
And Rose just like looks at everyone else. It's like,
Ah, shit.
Aiden's shaking his head.
Everyone's fucking gone crazy again. Or we have.
so the tower has always been there.
Yeah,
Like forever? Like
Even
how
last
long?
week.
for as long as I've been around.
What's in that tower again?
Well, I don't know. Probably somebody. Never
Is
seen him
it-
though.
Is it like, do royals live there? Is it a dungeon? Does nobody know what the tower does?
Yeah, we don't bother to go look at it.
Interesting.
Are you all right? I feel like you need some rest or something.
Yeah, that's probably it. Just,
That,
you know-
definitely it. You sure you don't want me to take a look at those curtains?
Yeah, I'm all right. And he finished noting down and said, "All right." And he passes you some gold. You all get 100 pieces each.
ooh,
Paid real well.
Living the high life.
And says, "All right, maybe you should go talk to somebody about it. I don't know how you never knew about the tower."
We've had a long couple
Is
weeks.
is there like an
Oops.
architect or something that we could speak to?
He shrugs and, I wouldn't
Yeah.
go poking around there if I were you.
That sounds
And,
mysterious.
Is it
Yeah.
scary?
It's a weird tower.
Is it flammable?
Sounds exciting.
I think I'm gonna check it out.
Only the bravest would check it out, and really is like the bravest.
Yeah, let's like give it a week or so, then maybe check it out.
As
Douglas is my brain.
Like this time next week, maybe.
Yeah.
and like, yeah, let's go check it out. Corey kind of gives you like a, Jesus Christ, so somebody just sped by. Anyways, as you guys are,
I thought that's what he said, and I was like, no.
it was just like somebody just like, wait, I was like, all right, my bad. As
Recklessly driving a horse through the streets.
yeah, somebody recklessly driving a horse in the street. And actually, as this, you hear this horse going by recklessly, and it stops in front of the Bee Guild, and the door bursts open as a really small dwarven child says, you've all been summoned by the queen? And that's where we're going to leave it off for this week.
For queens.
Ian's got his hand.
Done with Queen.
Not another queen.
The last one was a princess. Imagine how bad this one will be.
Guard.
Oh, incredible. Well, that's where we're wrapping up tonight's show, my friends. The first episode of the Tales from the Twisted Tower. Kill the kid.
Don't kill
next
the kid.
week. Same time next week, my friends. You can join us for more episodes from the Twisted Tower here. If you enjoyed the show, hit the follow button and join us. If you haven't already, you can subscribe on YouTube as well. If you want to go watch the show there later on. If you missed any bits of it, of course, you can find the channel there. But let's go around the cast and crew. Do we enjoy ourselves? Where can we find you guys online? Also, as well, in a few minutes' time, we are heading into episode 1, the premiere of not Tales from the Yawning Portal, fuck me. That game's in my head now whenever I say Tales from Twisted Tower. We're going into the Great Galerium of Grunrundi, which is a bit of a tongue twister, and that is our viewer game. Chelsea Little Red Dot is going to be DMing that, along with myself, Madame Gandalf, Scrapbuster, and you guys are going to be joining in as well to come along and play with us. So if you want to do that, !play, you can come along, join in a couple weeks' time maybe. But let's go around. Kiana, first episode from the Twisted Tower. What did you think?
Oh, that was so much fun. I am very excited to see how it goes. You can kind of tell that I'm going fairy tale route. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, we're killing the children already. Cool. And I kind of realized, yeah, this is how we start off our games, apparently. Killing children. I am so excited to see how this goes, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, as this is really exciting. You guys can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/CanadaS, which is kind of where I hang out and chat with people, and I love talking with all y'all. So kind of like the thing above my head. You can also find me at on my Twitch channel, which I really just started up. And I will be having a little test stream this weekend to try out all the graphic-y stuff and trying to learn what I'm doing. And you can also find me, twitch.tv/CanadaS again. And you can also find me on my Tumblr, dungeonsanddragons.tumblr.com, dungeons as in I'm done with this, where I talk about all my other D&D campaigns that I have DM'd. And I look forward to talking to all y'all, and really looking forward to next week.
Amazing stuff. Tommy, how was it?
Oh man, great as always. Just love this Thursday 1 p.m. show. It's great. It's great to play with Kat and Kyle, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Just make sure everything's right. You guys are gonna fit right in.
I'm glad.
But yeah, I'm
cool.
excited for next week. You can find me on Twitter at Imperator Pengu. That's usually when I will announce if I'm doing something else. I stream D&D sessions that'll be starting up next week. Again, follow my Twitter for announcements when I go live there. I'm Imperator Penguin on Twitch. I've also got a couple projects that might be coming to fruition here pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Let's go to Kyle.
Great game. I'm so looking forward to this. Again, Fairy Tale stuff is fantastic. If you want to find me, I'm at Kyle Chenier on Twitter. I also have a blog on Tumblr, Dungeons and Donuts. You can find it at dungeonsdonuts.tumblr.com. If you like my character Rose, you can search in the tags Rose Royce. I've got a ton of art and session recaps and just like all kinds of shenanigans from her in other games. Also, you can look up my book, Blood in the Chocolate, on RPG Now or DriveThruRPG. It's basically what if D&D, but also Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory as a dungeon, with a whole bunch of other body horror and horror type stuff along with it. And yeah, that's basically it.
Incredible stuff. Thanks so much, Kyle, for joining us. And Anna, yourself.
Hello.
Hello.
I had a lot of fun. You guys are awesome to play with. I'm so glad you're here. This crew, squad is great so far. So I'm pretty stoked. And this like campaign is pretty rad. Once you said, yeah, there's an old lady that gave us gingerbread cookies, I was like, what? I think I know where this is going. But yeah, you can find me on Twitch as Cyborg Pizza, where I play the video of the games. Twitch, I guess. Instagram, I guess, as Anapi Photo, and I make D&D pins. I also am part of Wonder Quest. It's a all-female actual play 5e podcast.
Ooh.
So we're releasing. I think there's a new episode today coming out. So
Nice.
do that thing if you want.
Incredible
I'll
stuff.
post
Incredible. Kat.
I mean, you guys are awesome fun to play with, like hilariously awesome fun. I love it. I love the silliness and just the fairy tale bit and all of the like fairy tale story bits. It's just going to be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, it was really good.
Awesome.
I loved it. And you can find me usually on Twitter is probably the best place to find me is at Cat Tulip, or you can find me over at Pocket Mimics. So I do their Twitter as well. So either one, you can hit me up and find me there.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It has been a wild ride, see you guys saying. But we're back same time next week for more Tales from the Twisted Tower. If you enjoyed this one, next week's only going to get better. And we've got a full extended season this one, so you've got like 15 episodes left of the show, so we've got a lot of good action coming your way. But even more action coming your way in the form of the Great Galerium of Grunrundi, myself, Scrabbuster, Madame Gandalf, and of course Chelsea as the DM is going to take myself, those gamers, and a bunch of you guys in chat on a wild ride through a dwarven metropolis marketplace. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and until next time, try not to roll too many nat ones because you want to be laughing when you do. Good night, everybody. Bye! Alright, guys, you got into the...